These books show what she is. Demonology, pornography, Satanism, voodoo, witchcraft. She uses them to capture the souls of others.
Do I make you nervous, Doctor?
Karen Black, a major star, creates a television first.
Satan guides her.
Face
It's a genuine Zuni fetish doll.
to face
I found it in a curio shop on 3rd Avenue.
to face
There's supposed to be some Zuni hunter's spirit inside of it.
with the unbearable unknown.
You've drugged me.
No, dear. I've killed you.
Welcome, everybody, to Midnight Cinema. I am Art Hennessy in San Diego.
And I am writing in my diary. Dear sister, you are crazy, and I am not, and I'm going to kill you as I write in my diary. That's all I have for you, Art. Wait, can I try again? Can I try?
Let's try again. I love
Dude,
it.
I'm Art Hennessy.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah.
Welcome to Midnight Cinema, and I am Art Hennessy in San Diego.
And I am in Salem, Massachusetts, where possessed dolls are a thing. So, what are we talking about today?
Okay, Erik,
Yeah.
today,
Yes,
could people guess from your clues?
absolutely. It's where
If somebody had no idea.
Gremlins, Star Wars, the first one.
Right.
Episode
We are
5.
talking this week about Trilogy of Terror. It is a 1975 movie directed by Dan Curtis, based on stories by Richard Matheson, and starring Karen Black, with Karen Black.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think Karen Black is in it. Now that you said that.
Yeah.
And just so you know, Art, you last time when we were doing Demon Night, you were like, "Oh, I thought it was an anthology. I was really looking forward to it." So there you go, Art. Here's an anthology for you. First one. The first one on Midnight Cinema Anthology. A cult classic. I'm sorry, a horror classic, question mark.
3 question marks because there are 3 segments in this anthology.
Oh, are there? Are there 3, Art?
There are 3 segments, Erik. I think one of these segments is so iconic in a certain generation of people that I think you and I are part of.
Yep.
And it just looms so large, this one segment, that I really think people completely forget the other 2 segments that are in this.
Yeah. I don't know why, Art. I don't know why you'd forget it. I don't know why. I picked it. I picked it.
You did pick this one.
I thought, oh my God, yes, Trilogy of Terror. And I remember being terrified by one of the segments.
Mhm.
However, I watched this one with my wife, Orsina. I said, "Hey, you want to watch Trilogy of Terror? It's a horror classic." And she said, yes. And for like 78 minutes, or however long it is, in beautiful, just square box viewing, she was like, "What? This is scary, right?" I'm like, oh yeah. Just wait for the second one. Oh, well, wait, no. Wait for the third one. So, but it's
Now,
a classic, right?
It is a classic. I want to ask you, Erik, I sent you a quiz before the podcast, and then I took the quiz myself, and I just sent you the results, okay? I'm going to send you the results.
Okay.
And you can open them now. Now, this quiz, it's one of those personality quizzes.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
So it's going to tell you which Karen Black character from Trilogy of Terror you are.
Oh.
So go ahead and open it up. What did you get?
Wait, here it is.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Which let me see quickly. I'm the slutty sister.
Oh, Teresa. You're Teresa.
I'm the slutty sister, yeah.
I got Millicent.
You did? Oh.
Yeah.
I got a rock. Millicent's got a lot going on.
Millicent does. We'll get to it.
Does anybody even know? Like, if you're listening to this podcast and you're like, yeah, Trilogy of Terror, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, everyone. We'll pause and you tell us what the first 2, in your mind, think of what the first 2 episodes are about.
Mm-hmm.
The terror of the first 2. Think of think of those. We'll let you think about for a second. And if not, you know what? We're going to tell you.
We're going to tell you, but
We're going to tell you.
Now, I did mention, Eric, in the opening of this, a name that kind of looms, I think, the largest in this is Richard Matheson.
Richard Matheson
is responsible for a lot of great entertainment, I have to say. I mean, he's the writer of, he wrote the novel I Am Legend.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he wrote I Am Legend.
Well, there's something.
He wrote the episode of Twilight Zone, Nightmare at 20,000 Feet.
Wow.
He wrote that. He wrote the novel, The Incredible Shrinking Man.
Did he write all three of these shorts?
Yes, he did.
He wrote all three.
Yeah. He created the TV show Night Stalker, The Night Stalker.
I loved Art. I loved Night Stalker, and I can't rewatch them because I think I'll be very disappointed. But I can tell you right now, there's one sticks in my head where he was going after a person that she was sucking the life out of people or something. And then at the end, she turns into this old woman. It scared the crap out of me when I was little. I loved The Night Stalker.
The Night Stalker, yeah.
And starring a Christmas Story dad.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Bumpuses. I mean, who knew he was a detective?
Right. And he also, these are kind of more minor, but you would know them. Duel. He wrote the novel that Duel, the short story that Duel is based on. Yep.
That skyrocketed a certain director's career.
That's correct. It was Steven Spielberg's first sort of major motion picture directing.
Wow.
He also wrote the novel What Dreams May Come that ended up being the Robin Williams movie. What Dreams May Come. He wrote that the novel for that. That's about a guy who dies and he goes to hell to kind of rescue his wife who's
my gosh.
Suicide. Remember that?
Barely remember. That's when Robin Williams was like, I'm going to be serious.
Yes. That was sort of Robin Williams was ruling the culture, I think, at that point.
My God.
He was so many movies and everything.
Yeah, Bicentennial Man.
Also a little movie that's actually I kind of liked. I think I remember when it came out, but I haven't seen it since. Kevin Bacon's in it. He wrote the novel that Stir of Echoes is based on.
Richard Matheson.
Yeah. So he wrote that as well. So
wow, see, this is why, Art, you are valuable. Well, I mean, you're so valuable in many ways, but for the podcast, invaluable as to who the hell Richard Matheson is and why he decided to really drop the ball with the first two. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give you one more.
And that's it, because I don't want
related to an episode we covered is he wrote a Twilight Zone episode about a little girl. She disappeared and her parents are trying to look for her and she's kind of in another dimension. I don't know if you remember this Twilight Zone episode.
No.
But it is what inspired Poltergeist.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's what inspired E.T. No.
But inspired. So Richard Matheson, just a really prolific author.
He's awesome. Go ahead. Yes. Build it up. But
let's relate it a little bit. So the director of Night Stalker and co-creator, that worked on it with him is Dan Curtis, who directed this Trilogy of Terror. The two of them are kind of linked up in that way. But also Dan Curtis, you probably know what his big claim to fame is that everybody would know. Dark Shadows.
Dark Shadows
was
made that haircut famous.
Yes.
Made that vampire haircut famous.
Yeah. Where are you on Dark Shadows? Did you ever like that, or did you watch it? Or?
When did it come out?
We were too young. I think we were too young 70s, for Dark Shadows. Yeah, but it was sort of a soap opera about vampires.
Yeah, we weren't stereotypical housewives at home,
right?
Falling in love with Barnabas Collins. I saw some of the remake, and it just tanked. Wasn't that Tim Burton? Dark Shadows?
That was Tim Burton. Yeah.
Oh my God! Stop it, Tim.
Dan Curtis, big TV director. When we were young, Eric, there were these miniseries were huge. Remember, they have miniseries. He did. I don't know if you remember this. Winds of War and War and Remembrance. They were big, like World War II miniseries.
Why would I ever remember that? You're always like,
they were big.
I bet you would remember this, and you go, the Weeds of Change. Slowly lists the Wangling. Do you remember that series, Eric? I'm like, what are you talking about? Remember that movie, She Shall Enter? No, what?
Eric, I'm going to make us cover She Shall Enter on Midnight Cinema.
No.
If you
No.
Or the weeds are wangling.
The
Let's
weeds
cover
of
that.
wangling.
But Eric, he did cover one that could be a future Midnight Cinema.
What?
Burnt Offerings. He did Burnt Offerings
Art, I just
with
got
our
goosebumps.
actress from here, Karen Black.
Yes, Art, I just
And
got
somebody we
goosebumps.
mentioned in another podcast, Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed.
Yes.
I
so-
remember that. I was terrified by that. We might have to do it.
Yes, we might have to check that out.
Shoot.
So when I saw that.
Burnt Offerings? Wow.
So those two sort of combined, you can see where there's a lot of crossover with them to make this was interesting as I looked it up, Eric. They had a few of these anthology horror movies that they would make for television. This was not a released in theaters movie. Could you tell while watching?
No, I couldn't tell because it was a big square on my rectangular television. Couldn't tell.
And also everything from the production design to the music. Everything would just scream to television. Yeah.
No, ba, 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 ba. Yeah. It was very Dark Shadows, to be honest.
Yeah, very, very much. And so this was, he did another one called, I think, Dead of Night was a popular anthology movie on television. But they got Karen Black for this, and Karen Black was at this time she was coming up. I mean, she was big actress.
What was she in
coming up in the
Five Easy Pieces, right, or something like that?
Yeah, got an Oscar
Jack
nomination
Nicholson?
for that with Jack Nicholson. Yep.
Yeah.
And she also was in Easy Rider was kind of her big breakout. Easy Rider. Now she had acted on Broadway prior to that, but yeah, Easy Rider, Five Easy Pieces. We're getting into the 70s now, and she's hitting it kind of big. She's in a lot of movies with Gene Hackman, Gene Wilder. She was in Rhinoceros with him.
Wow, you're just going down the Karen Black trail.
No. But what I'm saying is, it's interesting. She's peaking around now. And she's having a lot of success. She was in Nashville. I don't know if you ever saw that with Robert Altman. And then she did this, but then she kind of had a fall off.
Well, because she said no, Art. She said, no, this isn't my thing. And then she's married to this guy that took a role in it as a character. And she thought, I'll be in one with my husband. A year later, they're freaking divorced. And this turned her into a B-movie horror person. She's like, damn it.
Now, I will say she did have one sort of little resurgence after this. She was in, see, you're going to think I made this title up. Because you just did a whole bunch of funny
those were
titles.
all real, everybody. Those were all real. So.
You're going to think I made this up.
Well, no.
But she was in the Robert Altman. She teamed up with Robert Altman again.
Yeah. Okay.
And she got a lot of acclaim in the...
Go ahead. Tell us what it is.
No, it's a good movie. I'm scared to say the title.
No, don't be brave. This podcast is for brave people.
Come back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean.
That's right. And I believe you because I know that one. And I think it's
you do.
Yeah, and I think it's about a killer, right?
Well,
no?
it sort of takes place, and it's Cher was in it famously on. They did a Broadway production. She was in that, and then But the reason this is kind of important for that time, she played a trans person in it.
Right.
She played like a trans character.
Well, I didn't know that. So, do you think we're prologuing here and taking a long time because we just are dreading talking about the first two? You'll have to listen. You just have to. Don't skip to the last part because you want to know what Trilogy of Terror has for us.
So, Karen Black does this movie, but I'll tell you, Eric, you are an actor and I am an actor.
True.
Is there any way better to get an actor interested in something than saying, hey, look, you get to play multiple characters in this thing? Forget it. We're in, right? I mean,
and plus, and by the way, your spouse is going to be with you in the first one, and you're like, you know what? I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it. And this reads. I have that throughout my notes. It reads like it's a stage play. This should have been a stage play.
Yeah. They were all based on short stories by Richard Matheson, and doing my due diligence for the podcast, went back and tried to read some of them, and I'll talk about them a little bit. But not the second one I couldn't find easily. But the first one I did. So
super.
let's get it.
Why don't you just read it? Why don't you read it?
No.
I'm going to go get a coffee.
No, but
you read the first one.
Let's get into it. And I will say before we start, Eric.
Yes.
This movie, if we're going to talk about the sexual politics of things that are going on. Okay, so we're talking about stories that were written in like the 60s, but this movie is being made in the mid 70s. And now here we are in 2025 talking about it. So it is like a knot in a mirror of trying to untangle what this movie is saying about women. But I think there's probably, Eric, no better people to try and untangle that knot than two hetero guys that are in their 50s, right?
Yep, that is us.
Us.
I'll let you know that when I was watching it, there's a lot of like, but it is a empowering, except for one, it's technically empowering women in some weird way.
Like I said, we'll talk a little bit about it, Eric, because we're qualified to talk about
and this is a trilogy of terror.
Remind everybody. We have to remind everybody.
Yeah, the just 3 terrifying stories.
Oh, and before we start this first one, we're going in. No, I know it was your birthday recently, Eric.
It was my birthday, that's right.
So I sent you something.
Oh, you did?
I think it's supposed to be arriving maybe at the time we're going to get to the second story. So,
well, there was a package from you.
A box, right?
It's like a leather kind of, but I'll open it after. Sure.
Yeah, we'll open it a little later. Yeah. So
Oh, that'd be great. I love surprises. As a matter of fact, surprise. I didn't bring it on the podcast, but my son Phoenix, who's very interesting like me, just gave me a birthday present. He said, "Dad, you're not even going to know." And I opened it up, and it is basically, you know those little chicks, the Easter chicks that go tick, 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 like you wind up?
Yeah.
It's that, but it's got a fleshy head with one eye that you can take out, and it's got 2 human flesh hands on its back. Exactly, Art. What have I done to my children? And I took a video of it. It's on my Instagram if anybody wants to see it. I'm going to not sleep tonight. After this podcast, I'm also not going to sleep tonight.
Right, because it's
terrifying.
Trilogy of Terror. So let's get into the terrifying first episode.
Oh, boy.
So we open at a 70s and 80s special. We talk about this all the time, Eric. Let's play. Is this a college or a high school? Let's play this game again.
It's a university, but you have to be over 30 to attend, apparently.
But you also have, like, you're carrying books around like you're in high school and talking like you're in high school. It's very odd. And we should say that it opens with the title Julie. First story, Julie.
What a horrific, what's going to happen, Julie? Oh, scary title, Julie.
And I wanted my personality quiz to be Julie, Eric.
I know.
Well, Amelia, no, maybe Julie. I'd like to be a Julie.
Yeah, well, we could, as we go on, it might change. But right now, you're definitely not.
you're such a Teresa.
Oh, I'm a Teresa, 100%. Call me Terry. So, yeah, there's 2 guys there, and the outfits. I'm trying to wear like a homage to Karen Black, but at the same time trying to make it.
Ooh,
so I'm wearing a black shirt with all these kind of white flowers, but I was going to wear the largest collar I could find, and I couldn't find one. This is some awesome 70s outfits over here.
We got the sweater with the big collar sticking out of it.
Yeah. And you got, the long, it goes to your shoulders. The collar points to your shoulder. You could fly. You could jump off a roof and survive, like hang glide.
The hair's great on these guys. And
is every single person that male or identifies as male in the 70s required to have that helmet shaped hair? It looks like a helmet.
I know. Well, Amanda and I were watching, I don't know if you remember, the Hardy Boys Nancy Drew show that was on in the 70s.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a lot of that going on there.
Yeah. Sean Cassidy. Thank you for that haircut,
Parker
buddy.
Stevenson. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's Chad and who? Chad.
I didn't catch the name of the other guy.
I didn't either, Art.
Yeah. But he's so important. He's in
great name, Chad. So you know he's a dick, right?
Chad. You know he's a dick.
Chad.
Well, what's the first thing he says, Eric? The first line of dialogue. We're on a college campus. Everybody picture a college campus with the quad, and all the women are walking on the quad. Yeah. And he's sitting there with his douche friend on
douche friend.
Yeah, douche friend.
30-something
what does he say, Eric? What's the first thing?
I only wrote some stuff, but he said something along the lines of, would you look at this selection or something?
They're all dogs.
They're all dogs.
They're all dogs.
They're all dogs.
There's all these very attractive extras walking around.
Yeah, but they're all dogs. They're all ugly, right? And it's like, speaking of ugly.
So right away, we're identifying with this guy.
But they're really gross. But Karen Black walks by.
She walks by and she is like dowdied up. It is the college professor look. She's got glasses and her hair's tightly sort of pulled back.
And that makes you ugly.
But
that makes you ugly.
I think it was supposed to think bookish, dowdy.
No.
Long skirt.
Ugly. Fun fact is, I'll probably keep bringing up Orsina, my wife, but when we did a murder mystery, and she's attractive. I find her, very attractive. And she did the same thing. She put on glasses, did her hair back, and she had the frumpy outfit. She's like,
I was in this murder mystery.
Right? You were in that one, right? Yeah.
She had pencils in her hair, right? She had pencils in her hair. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was in that.
Yeah, and you were the sexy one, I think. You were
I think I was the dumb mafia henchman.
Yep. Typecast. You got typecast, Art. But what I love about it, they still do it. It's like you put glasses on and put your hair back, you're ugly. And Karen Black is not an unattractive woman. She can be very attractive, and when she's just plain, she's still attractive.
Yes.
So they're just like, speaking of ugly, here she comes. Right?
It kind of reminds you of those parodies they do of like teen movies where they're like, not her.
Yeah. Right away, it's scary. All right, it's scary because you got two guys that shouldn't be in college. Like, why are they still there? And then you got the ugly teacher. What's she hiding?
But she walks by, and
oh my God,
and suddenly Chad is like, I wonder what she's like under all those clothes.
Okay, so just so we're clear, this is a line from the movie. What you just said. I wonder what she's like. And he does this weird look. Did you see his eyeballs? I'm surprised we're still talking about
this guy's a creep.
But he does this weird thing like he just came up with the idea, like, wonder what she's like under all those clothes. All of them. Like she's got 7 layers.
Yeah. And his friend is like, what are you talking about? Her?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that bun.
He goes, I don't know. The idea just jumped into my head. Donna. Mm-hmm.
Scary.
Yeah. So we cut to, then we find out she is his actual professor. She's his literature professor.
And here's where I'd never change Art from high school to now. I have no idea what she was teaching. I was not interested. Can you tell
Eric, I don't know what the hell.
Was it the Bermuda Triangle? What the hell was she teaching?
It was a literary triangle that that Fitzgerald is on the bottom and it supports the two. And I don't think any of what she was saying makes sense. After my second watch, I was like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Chad does, though. Chad knows what she's talking about, and he's
with Fitzgerald's this side of paradise.
What is he talking about?
The realism that paved the way for I think this is all garbage, Eric. I think it's all gobbledygook.
It is.
Because I know all of these authors, and I don't know what she's exactly talking about.
I was remembering this is horror. This is a trilogy of terror. Like, ooh, they're building up to something.
And then she sort of sits on the desk. She moves over, she sits on the desk, but she's letting a little leg show.
Yeah, a lot of leg art. It's like a Jessica Rabbit leg we got going there. She knows Art. Come on, she had to know. Whoa, it's chilly in here. She had to know that.
Like she leans back, takes the glasses off. So class. So
no, she doesn't.
Somebody rolls up behind her, starts playing the piano on the desk.
Yep. And is this where?
Now, did you notice that did you notice that there's a crucifix on the wall over her shoulder? And I was like,
what that?
College is this a religious college or
is this Carrie? Is it going to be like the mom from Carrie? And it's not in the center. All right, now that you bring that up, it's to the left, and it's a crucifix.
Yeah,
it's a fairly good sized. I thought, why is it going to fall off the wall? No.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I don't know.
I was going to pass over what you're saying, but it just shot right into my brain about that. The piano rolling on. Let's learn about authors.
Let's give you your homework. Final chapter. For whom the bell tolls. So yeah, so her legs out. She's under the crucifix, and he's looking at her. Her legs out. She's under the crucifix.
Is that a poem? Is that like a beatnik poem? Her leg is out. She's under the crucifix.
Trilogy of Terror.
It is. I'm terrified that we're talking about it.
So far into this, what are you thinking, Eric?
I'm thinking, what's going on? I'm scared about what the class is about. I don't know. I'm scared about the fashion.
Well, she's giving out the homework. Are you furiously scribbling down the homework? Because she's talking about it. It has a foreshadowing of impending death.
Right. That was it. You have to be very literary to enjoy the horror that's happening. Go ahead. So what happens?
No, but this is the first sort of weird thing we get here, aside from Chad's just goofy stare that he always has. That look, he really does look like a freaking sociopath, that guy. Yeah. It's like,
and she's married to this guy for real.
Him, Karen Black.
Yeah. But he has this vision of her on a bed with like well, I guess it's the clothes she's wearing now, sort of. I don't know, but it's weird sexual.
Her hair's all kind of spread out, and she's sort of disheveled, I would say, sort of like and she's sort of splayed out on a bed. But then it cuts to sort of he's coming over to the bed, and then he gets onto the bed with her. Like it's little flashes that he's having.
Flashes, and it's made for TV, everyone. So don't expect any boobs in this podcast.
No, we have on our last one, so that made up for several podcasts.
Yeah, my quota on the wall, it's full. I don't have any room for. So she goes home. Where I don't know where she's living, but it's a cool house. But she has a roommate who's also, I don't know what's going on here, but she's working at her desk. I'm picturing a computer, but it's impossible because it's the 70s.
Yeah.
She's doing work and the roommate's just going, beautiful hair, by the way. She has beautiful red hair. You know what she reminds me of, Art? Maybe that's why it's scary. She reminds me of one of the characters in Scooby-Doo. She's Daphne. She looks like a pre-Daphne.
Yeah.
And she's trying to talk her into, why don't you go out with man? I have this real nice guy for you. And then she says this wonderfully sexist line.
Oh my God. I wrote it down too. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you'd work at it just a little, you'd really be attractive.
What?
Because it's all about finding a mate.
Yeah, like I told you. Remember, Eric, the original story that was written was like 1960. I think I clocked the date. So we're talking about even before the 60s had gone all through into the 70s. So like I said, and also I will point out that the original story is a little different because Julie is not the professor. Julie is another student of Chad. So that makes it a little more unseemly. Yeah.
But she's living with the professor?
No. There's
who cares?
Julie, our main character. No, but I'm just going to bring that up as I say about the sort of
you're not. We're going to speed through this first one because I think we're like,
Eric, this is so terrifying. It's so terrifying.
It's so terrifying. We have to talk about it.
She's at her home, and he cut to outside. Okay. He's creeping.
He's creeping, and it's nighttime. So now we're thinking, okay, now here comes the horror. It's Chad. He's creeping.
Yeah.
So what happens next is, he meets her on campus and says, "Hey, you want to go see a vampire movie?"
Well, Eric, I'm surprised you skipped over this.
No, I didn't skip it. No.
You know what I'm saying. I'm so surprised you skipped over this. She gets up from her desk and she is in what is that outfit she's in? It's like the pajamas, it's like a nightshirt that goes all the way down to her ankles or something. It's like something I thought we were in Puritan times or something.
It's that weird, lacy, like even, what was that movie we watched where the creatures came down and people in their night outfits? You're going, why are you wearing a dress to bed? What are you doing?
Deadly Spawn, I think
Deadly
you're talking
Spawn.
about.
It's like that.
But this was like
she's
something
ugly,
like
Art. That's why.
I expect her to be lighting a candle or something.
She's
to
ugly.
Yeah.
She's ugly. That's why.
But she goes to the window and sort of turns to the window, and it's shooting from back. Like you said, this is TV.
Oh, I forgot about the sex.
But even for TV, Eric, even for TV, I was a little surprised because she takes it off and it slides down her back. And it's pretty, I mean, for TV, I was like.
And she has a lot of hair. It's
long hair.
Yeah. And I thought for a moment that, we're going to see a little bit of butt. But then I looked at my screen and realized, nope, this is a square screen. Even though it's the 70s, we're not going to see anything.
And then we cut to Chad outside, who's obviously seeing this. And he's another version of, does he actually put his finger up to his lips or something?
Does,
he goes like, oh my God, it's so creepy. He's such a creep.
Oh, I'm so sorry that we almost skipped over that. Sorry everyone for jumping ahead.
Surprised. I was like, oh, Eric's,
I'm just trying to get through it. I'm just trying to get through the first one.
But we cut to it, and so what we learn is he's kind of hounding her now. He comes to her after class, and she brings up, I want to say, they're coming out of class and she brings up a literary reference to a rape in a Faulkner novel. And so she's talking about rape. She prefers Fitzgerald, who only suggests violence.
Yeah.
And then,
it's such an important thing.
But he says some people enjoy violence.
Right.
And this is where he makes his pitch, Eric, for the date. Yeah. There's a wonderful old vampire flick playing.
It's in French with subtitles, and it's at the drive-in. And I love that she's got the books. She's clutching her books. They're going to the drive-in. I guess she gives in, right?
Well, yeah, but she's sort of saying her take on it to him is, you've got all these beautiful co-eds. Come on, why interested in me?
Because she's ugly.
Yeah,
I have glasses. Don't you see how ugly I am with my glasses? Wait, all right, look. I'm ugly now. I just put on my glasses.
Eric, come
Look
on.
how ugly I am.
Eric, if you just put a little work in.
I know.
If you just
fix my hair
put a little work in, you'd be attractive.
Well, you know what, Art? I have a podcast to do, so I can't. I don't have time. I don't have time, Art.
So, Eric, to the drive-in. Yeah.
And another awesome suit. This guy, it's a leisure suit, right?
It's great. The patterns on the shirt.
What is going on with the suits?
And they're driving, and I was like, is Eric going to know what this movie is that's on the drive-in screen?
Sadly, yes. Yep. It's The Night Stalker. And it's in black and white, which I don't think the movie was in. And there are no freaking subtitles, by the way. Not a one. I wanted to read the subtitles. I wanted to hear French.
We do hear French.
I wanted to
hear French later.
Yes, maybe later, but now in the movie, I'm like,
no.
C'est moi le vampire. Oh no! Oh mon Dieu! Oh, restez là! Nothing like that. I
would love it if they had you doing that on the.
I would have anything to make this first.
Oh my God! And in the movie, scary. There's like a prostitute or something walking down the street, or a woman, and a hand just reaches out and grabs her and yanks her off the street. It's more. I have to say, it's more terrifying than what's going on in this movie so far.
It's a good. I might rewatch it, but it's the what's the name? Gavin, the dad. Christmas Story.
Darren McGavin. Darren McGavin. Yeah.
He's a detective going after a vampire, and it's a real vampire. So that's what we're watching, Art. That's what we're seeing, and I'm like, "Ooh, show me
at the drive-in."
That.
Yeah,
but no, they're in the car. And what? Yeah,
he's trying to make the moves. It's basically Grease. It's basically like Danny and Sandy in Grease, and
it's right. Sandy, I'll get you a drink. Do you want any popcorn or anything? She's like, no. Okay, here's where I thought this is where it's taking us. Okay. Everyone, it's scary. And I I don't have any memory of this first story, and now we all know why. But I thought, okay, they're watching a vampire movie, and she says, oh, no, I couldn't eat anything. So I thought, oh, she's a vampire, and that's what's going to happen. He's going to start making out with her, and she's going to go, and, but we don't get that.
No,
Instead, we get date rape.
We do, but it's like it's a long trek to the snack stand.
It is.
We even have to have the exchange of like go easy on the ice.
Oh my gosh, because it has time for this, Art, because it's is it 78 minutes plus commercials? So you got to fill that time. It's a 2-hour
time slot.
Oh,
yeah. But we see after he gets the root beer that he puts some drugs in it.
He puts I guess we'd call it a roofie in her drink. Yeah.
So we're like, oh God.
And he gives it to her in the car.
Getting creepier. It's getting creepier.
It's creepy now.
When you actually think about it, Eric, this is pretty terrifying. This is terrifying.
Here's where my mind was going, sadly, because I want horror movie. I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking, oh, okay, she's a vampire. And he's going to roofie. Now I thought, okay, he's going to roofie her drink. So now he's going to take her home and she's just pretending. And she's going to, this is where my mind was going. And he's going to bring her home and get ready to rape her. And she's going to go, and, Grace Jones, of course, from Vamp. I thought she was going to Grace Jones him. That's what I was hoping for.
And where I start going is I'm thinking, okay, this is really icky. He's kind of like a Ted Bundy-ish in training type of guy. And he's like a Dexter or something. He's
Yep. Oh, Art, hold on a second. The box.
Yes.
I left it downstairs. I can see it from here upstairs.
Oh,
One of the kids must have brought up. Your
they must have brought it up. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
weird.
All right.
Oh, thanks, guys. So they probably brought it up. I hope it's another one-eyed chicken.
So she drinks the root beer and she in like
immediately
the actor. It's almost like when people do like a extended death scene or something like to ham it up. She's like, oh, I'm falling. I'm feeling woozy.
But Art. Whatever this is needs to be publicly, it needs to be mass produced, because imagine if you have sleeping problems, all you do is put in your root beer and you fall asleep within seconds.
Yeah.
What drug is that?
And then where I'm at in this movie is I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, I'm getting the feeling of like what's going to happen, but I'm like, right?
Yeah. Well, we continue with our vampire theme. The vampire theme continues because he checks into a motel.
Yes.
And he goes under the name Jonathan Harker.
Yes.
And, you have to be smart. You have to be savvy to know he's talking about Dracula.
Yeah. Yeah. Or he's just a doofus and he just came from the movie.
Yeah, Jonathan Harker.
There was a Jonathan Harker in the movie or something.
I don't know if there is.
But I do have to say, while she was falling asleep, just to
you're going back.
Was when we heard the French, Eric. I didn't know if you had translated any of the French.
Was there French?
There was. While she was falling asleep in the car, that's where you started to hear snippets of the French on there.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I was so.
I don't know French. I know you know a little bit of French. So I was like,
man. Now I have to watch it again.
But anyways, you said he's at the hotel and then he gets her into the hotel room.
He puts her on the bed and he undoes his shirt and he's taking photos of her. And it's the same thing, right? This is what he's flashed to. So what does that mean? She's a vampire. That's what it means.
He's taking pictures of her.
He's got to be a vampire.
And then in the flashback, it's interesting to me. In the flashback, we saw that he did before, where we saw these images. We saw him slide onto the bed next to her, but this doesn't do that. This cuts. He's taken off his shirt, and they cut to commercial. I think they cut to commercial. It would be a commercial. I think.
Did you watch it on Vivo or something?
No. I just noticed the fade out. The fade.
Because mine came with commercials.
Oh, yours did. Okay.
This is the first time I actually watched the commercials. I usually am like, shit, I don't want any commercials. This one I was like, oh, great, a commercial. Oh,
so this would be their commercial break.
Well, he drops her off at home, and she's like, What happened? I don't know. It's like, oh, you fell asleep during the date. Ha, ha, ha. And he drops her off at home.
Yeah.
So But here's where I'm skipping a little, and I know there's 3 of these, Art, and the third one should be a podcast on its own.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody else can sense how I'm pushing you forward.
You
and
are.
Keep freaking going back to the aisle. I just need to pick up one more thing. All right, we passed the aisle already.
Okay.
And it's time to
go. He drops her off at home. She's apologizing.
Correct.
And she says, we can't go out anymore.
No, because it's not right.
And this is where he tells her, Erik, no board of trustees tells me who I can go out with. He goes, I do what I want.
I'm Chad.
Yeah.
I am Chad. Yeah.
And then we cut to his dark room. We've already heard him say he's into photography.
Yep.
But he's really into photography.
Because, he is.
He's got his apron on, so at least he's making sure he doesn't get chemicals on his nice shirts.
Doors closed.
Doors, he's got the dark room.
The tongs.
And he's developing the pictures from the hotel
Which
room.
we never see.
Mm-hmm.
We have to use our TV imagination.
So he calls her the next morning, and she says, it's not even 8 o'clock. That was one of the weirdest lines. I'm like, it's not even 8 o'clock. It's not even 7, or it's not even 8.
It's not even 8 o'clock.
But he needs to see her. He said, we're gonna take you and I are taking a little drive.
And she goes. I thought she could say no, but she does.
Mm-hmm.
They're in their convertible, and he's like, hey, look, I got a little something for you. And he gives her the photos. We never see them, but she's looking through them. Oh, you're disgusting. Or whatever she says.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What he has a grin, Erik, while he's watching her look at the photos. He has this, and then he's like, she says, "This is not amusing." He's like, "It's not meant to be."
Oh, this is not amusing.
Didn't I tell you my hobby's photography?
Art, you really, everybody, Art is actually buried in the script right now because he loves all these classic lines from this classic first episode.
No.
It's not meant to be. See, the way I would probably do this.
This segment does have the best line in the movie.
Does it?
It does, yeah.
Does it?
But it's coming up. It's coming up.
But he's blackmailing her.
He's blackmailing her, but he says, first of all, you have no proof. I'm going to tell people you seduced me.
Yeah, sorry.
Like I said, the sexual politics of this, Erik, are all really weird.
And she gives in so easily. She's like, yeah, all right. All right. And he's basically saying, you're mine now. What, sexually?
It's super creepy. And actually, Erik, couldn't believe that this was on TV, what he's suggesting. It's going to get almost like you're mine and you're going to do whatever I want.
Because my notes for this first one, just so you know, are mostly like blah, 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 vampires, blah, 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 rape. But is this where he says something about bringing friends?
That's next.
That's
next. We're gonna go.
All right, so I will allow you.
That's what I was talking. No, but that's what I was talking about. That's next.
If I have any control, Art, of what you're saying right now.
No, but I
have no control over you.
No, we're moving on because
are we? Though?
We cut to the next day. It's
it's the next day. Great.
And it's he's in class. And she's talking about raw muscled prose.
Everyone, isn't this scary right now? This is so scary. It's about vampires and rape and
He then
roofies.
Stands up and walks right up to the front of the classroom while she's teaching.
Yes, with the world's smallest book.
And
what is that? Why? Who chose that book? The note's too big to fit in it. Like the rest of the class isn't going, why is Chad bringing up a baby book?
And all the rest of the class is looking at him like, what the hell is this guy doing walking up? He's not saying anything. And he just, he hands her this note.
Nope.
Erik.
Yeah. What's the note say, Art?
After class, come to my apartment. I have some friends I want you to meet.
There it is. And then the letter C. Like he actually, in case you didn't know the note was from him, he put a C on it. Maybe no one else in the class has a name that begins with the letter C.
Okay, so you caught this too. And I was like, what is he talking about? What is he? I mean,
I thought, oh my God, it's going to be a cult thing now. Here's where my mind went with this note art is he takes her home. There's a bunch of friends there and she vamps on them all. She tears them all apart in bloody vampire fashion. That's what I was hoping was
his
happening.
douchebag friend is there
All
from the
of his
beginning.
douchebag friends.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking
Now-
because this is a trilogy of terror art.
It is a trilogy of terror, but there is a level on which this is really and icky and really kind of not. It is kind of terrible and terrifying.
It's not terrifying. It's unsettling.
It's really unsettling,
icky.
and so I that was where I was like, Eric, this was on TV.
Yeah, well, this was the 70s art. Come on,
was this on before Marcus Welby or something?
Yes, after Marcus Welby. Trilogy of Terror with Karen Black ×4 and a rapey guy.
God,
coming up.
I mean, yeah,
and you caught that when she comes home and I know you're going to do these lines, but
no,
she comes home and the roommate's like, I didn't stay up this late not to talk to you. And her hair is gorgeous, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
And apparently this has been going on for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
But we never see Art, the people that he introduces her to.
But
where did that go?
Like, I was like, I don't even want to talk about it because
it's gross. I can't even imagine.
The implications of what's going on are
just awful.
Yes.
This is where you're feeling gooky listening to it.
Yeah. And then the roommate's really concerned.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I really can't talk about it.
No, I can't.
But then we're going to cut real fast here to his apartment.
Fast. Yeah.
Boom, cut to his apartment.
Yeah.
He's putting on some classical music. Like, what's that music?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's groovy, man. And he's got his shirts entirely open, man. And he's got to have whiskey. That's got to be whiskey.
Her hair's kind of down and a little bigger now. Like, it's down and bigger, and she's there. And
all of a sudden she's wearing a robe or something.
Yeah,
but something's different when she's talking to him. I think
not like
you
like
probably
Sandy
have
at the end of Grease. Like she comes up.
Yeah, she's like,
Tell me
about it. We both did it at the same time. Tell me about it, stud. Turns into a musical.
Oh my God, you're the one that I want. Yeah.
And she's done with him. She's like, I'm bored.
She starts breaking it off. Yeah.
She's like, I'm done. And then she said, you think that you've been controlling this the whole time, but I have. What?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to.
What?
Yeah.
And then she disrobes and she's a vampire. No, she's not.
No. That's what I wanted to talk to you about, though.
Yeah.
For the end of this is,
Oh, we're getting to the end of this.
She's really insulting to him, too. She's like, do you really think your dull mind could have ever conceived of everything?
Yeah.
And don't worry. I always get bored. Except for that one boy in Denver who kept me interested for about 9 weeks.
So what is she talking about here? And he's just as confused as we are. And he doesn't say shit.
No,
he just
because you know why he's starting to be concerned with how he's feeling with that drink. He starts to cough.
Why is that?
Cough and choke. And
here's where I thought it was going to turn also, Art, is because I'm like, okay, so she's not a vampire. Now she's going to drug him and she's going to torture him and all that. And she's like, nope. You're actually going to die. Like, what?
This is the best exchange in the movie.
Is it? I can't wait.
He says, he's going, and he goes, you've drugged me. And she's like, no, dear, I've killed you.
No, dear. No, dear, I killed you.
I thought that was that was
you can
good.
see this as a play. You can see this as act one of a play. You don't even have to go anywhere.
And then the detective shows up
right
in the next thing. And it's Karen Black.
It's Karen Black.
It's
what
like
happened
Sleuth Karen Black, but she's got the big mustache and she's Scottish or something.
Multiple roles. Like it's like the 39 steps art. She she turns around, switches hats, and she's like, "Oh my God, he's dead. Let me check it out." That's
plays
awesome.
The police officer and the inspector.
Yeah, if only that happened.
So then
you just won't speed through this one. You just won't.
No.
How
no,
much
but
more
I just want to
dialogue
know, but
did
I
you
want
take?
for this because if we think about one thing we skipped over earlier, she dropped her book when she was coming out of the classroom.
Oh my God, we're going backwards. I will kill. I'm gonna.
What do you think we're supposed to think of
When she drops the book,
No, of this whole. Who is she? What is going on?
she's a vampire.
You think she's
Oh.
a vampire?
I will tell you at the end, which we're so close to the end of
Okay,
this
all right.
first episode.
I was going to do it now, but okay.
No, yeah,
Well, so she pulls him into the dark room and lights the dark room.
she lights it. She kills him, and she's like, "I told you
kills
these
him.
chemicals are dangerous, or something."
Oh, and I got the score, Eric.
Ooh.
Bum 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 bum. That's what after she says that. That's what,
Yep. So
yeah,
it's,
and then
it's I don't know how much
headlines.
time has passed, right?
Yeah, but she's in bed.
It's those big headlines.
Oh, Eric, there's so much going on in this town.
What?
That student dies in fire.
Yes.
Is above the fold, full page.
It's what is it, like 120 point font?
Yes.
It's like 4-inch high letters. In case we're too stupid to notice it.
That he died.
Yeah. And
we have to know.
The roommate's like, "Oh no, you were very fond of him. He was one of your favorite students." I'm like, "What? When did she say that?" She's like, "Oh,
and when
no."
her roommate leaves, we see she has a little smile.
She does.
Little Oscar-nominated smile there.
Yes. Because she's been keeping, she opens a scrapbook and it's filled with, person
I got
dies.
him. I got him.
You got him.
Body found at base of cliff.
Body found.
Mystery death of student shocks college.
Mystery death.
Hunter college boy drowns in lake.
Oh.
And then the last one, Chad Foster is the one we saw.
Yeah.
Student dies in fire. And the subhead is Chad Foster trapped in darkroom disaster.
Darkroom disaster. Oh, that's great. Darkroom disaster. I bet there's more. I bet if she turned that, if she was turning it, there'd be so many more. It'd be like,
what I love, Eric, is it's the scrapbook thing where that what about Chad has such a huge headline and he has to fold it. She'd have to fold it over in the scrap.
My thought as a scrapbooker was turn the page. It obviously needs 2 pages. I didn't believe her at that point. I didn't believe she was a scrapbooker. There's no way she's going to fold it in half.
I didn't think she was a good scrapbooker either, Eric.
No
she had no
glue,
no stickers, no
the little corners you could put on she had none of that.
She got to have a sticker with something like a ladybug with googly eyes on it or something, or like,
yep.
Yeah, she didn't
But
have
I would
anything
just like to
that.
see more of if she's killed all these people, I want more headlines. I want
flip through it like
man stuffed with ice cream, stuff like that. Young college student suffocated by his own turtleneck. I'm just trying to think of how
just get crazy. It got
deadly trapeze accident kills student.
Parachute doesn't open for poor community college student.
Senior trapped in detention room with no lights dies from fear.
Varsity water skier eaten by shark.
Yes,
it's like
water skiing mishap. I'm trying to think of W's.
Right.
Wicked water skiing incident kills students.
Yeah, and so are these all these look like different colleges.
I feel bad now that I didn't pause to read any of them. I think it's because I was watching it with my wife and I didn't pause it. But wow.
And then there's a knock at the door, though, interrupting her scrapbooking. At this point, you're just like, ooh, this is still going on.
That's what I was thinking. You know what I'm thinking, Artist, while we're talking, that this is still going on, is what I'm thinking with the podcast.
This is student Arthur Moore, though. Good Arthur representation in this movie, I have to say.
Arthur Moore.
But I have to say, we're going to have another Arthur later, too. So this is good representation.
It's not art, it's Arthur.
But he needs help on his lit.
He does. And she's going to help him. And you know what, Art? I think we're going to be very good friends. Very good friends. Right? And then he walks in.
Yeah.
She
closes the door.
Okay. So, Trilogy of Terror, the first story done.
First story done.
What the hell?
Eric, what was she? Do you think Now, the story hints that she's done this a lot in different places.
Yes.
But also it hints that she can control minds.
Correct, because he got a specific image of her. That's all we get, by the way, for Supernatural. Yeah. And then she tells us that she manipulated him.
Yeah.
And so, but the stuff for a month that was going on.
But is it because she wants to do that stuff?
Like she's like she's got to be some kind of witch or a.
Okay, this is
but not a serial killer because she's got powers of mind control.
Yeah. You know what it made me think? Like, Eric, they don't have the time to explore this or explain it, thank God. But it made me think of something like the story, I should say, the story that it's based on gives a little more hints that she is somebody that's timeless. She's been around for hundreds of years.
Wouldn't that have been good? Wouldn't that have been interesting?
And so, right.
Wouldn't that have been something that maybe they could have explored? They don't even care.
It even hints, Eric, that, the literature angle, but it hints that she is, you remember Beowulf, like the creature, Grendel's mom?
Yeah.
Like it hints that she might be that in present day.
Okay, but everybody if you have to fast forward till you get to the third story, fine. Maybe you could make it. But what I'm saying is that I'm just as confused as everybody else thinking, this is a horror classic. And what is with this first one? They don't even, they could have made it scary. She could have been a vampire or supernatural, but instead we're like, no, I killed all these people. Why is she hanging out with him for a month?
They clearly know how to make things scary because in the final shot of this movie, I'm not going to give it away, is a great shot.
But what's going on?
I'm guessing
if you guys watch this, which you don't have to, but if you watch this, we'd like to know what you think she is. I think she is some kind of a, in the sense, a witch or a spiritualist that has a power to control men, and she likes this to trick them. Kind of like that they're her prey or something. But it's really weird that she lets him basically, him and his golf buddies or whatever they are, his frat boys come over.
That's what I mean. And the first story, the story it's based on, Eric, remember, it's a fellow co-ed, so we're getting into date rape and if you think about the themes, if you start to think about it, it's like, oh, she really wanted it. It's like really weird and icky. You're like, I think there's a lot in there that is just weird, but I think they're looking at it from the lens in this story of she actually is empowered and she gets the upper hand.
Well, that's what I meant, Art, about.
It doesn't all make sense, right?
When we were talking about earlier how it's like, oh, the women are getting in this one, but she's in control the whole time, and she wanted this to happen. So maybe she feeds off of, I don't know. All I know, Art, is that I thought at 6:30 I'd be having dinner, but instead
we're done though, Eric. We're done. And I got you a nice present. I got you a present. Is
it a live animal? You didn't get me a cat, did you? Because I have 2 cats. I don't. I swear to God, the box would just move. Can I open it now? Might as well. I mean, I'm bored as hell. I want to.
If you want to just take a look. That's okay. We'll wait. Okay.
Okay.
So we go into the second segment, Eric.
Yeah.
Another name title: Millicent and Teresa. We both on the quiz. That was who we were. I was Millicent.
I got Teresa.
Yeah. Good for you.
2 points.
She is a
ding, ding, ding. Yeah. They're all named after women. When you see you're watching an anthology of horror, and it comes up with the title, "The Thing in the Crate."
Yeah.
Daddy's corpse. These are just names of women. You're just going, okay, it's not exciting.
The stories had slightly different names.
Oh, but it's not an intriguing. This one's called Demon Night.
Right. Like this story has a title, I'll say it at the end, that kind of gives away the ending.
Oh, this next one, you don't have to guess. You don't have to guess about vampires.
Oh, this is really, you could see, like I hadn't seen this, and you saw it coming right out of the gate.
Out the gate.
So let's just get through this one.
Do it.
Although I do enjoy Millicent. Millicent is So that's what we open on. Millicent is watching home movies.
Yes.
With the largest Saint Bernard in history.
Yeah.
Running with a child, and then the child is jumping in her dad's arms, so it's all black and white.
Arms. Yep.
Into her dad's arms. This is another icky one.
It
man.
is. What the hell?
Yeah, this is really.
This guy needs therapy. That's why.
And then we cut to Millicent.
She's like a spinster. She's what you think.
Is this 19? So we're supposed to think this is 1975. She looks like she's in Rebecca, right? Like she
looks like she came out of a painting,
right? She's got the circle glasses and the outfit. She looks like Mrs. Danvers or something.
Yeah,
and
it's worse. It is an extreme version of what we just saw.
Yes.
And here's what I love. Here's where I thought, why don't you just make this a play? It would be so much more interesting if it was on stage. Because they did her makeup, her lips. It's that you've been in plays and stuff where I want to take the color out of my lips. I'll put colored makeup on my lips to make it look like they don't have any red at all. But it's very clear that it's makeup on her lips. And she's got these glasses like she got out of a joke shop, right? Like her eyes are so close together. She's like, oh, I'm writing in my diary. That's not how she talks, but that's how I'm going to make her talk.
No, she talks like this, Eric. Funeral is over. I'm alone in the house.
I'm alone with my thoughts.
Yeah, Teresa is out with one of her men. At 12, she was already using her wiles on father.
Her wiles on father. Yeah, well, I think what's happening is she's writing a diary and it's like, I'm making up. You have the dialogue and I don't, but because I didn't want it. But she's like, Daddy's just died and she's already slutting it up.
Yes, right.
So we know that the dad died.
She's very over the top and just and
there's a sister.
But the way it's presented, Eric, is as if you're watching a movie from like the 1930s or something about the 1800s.
Yes. But the dad's dead. They just had a funeral. She has a sister who's slutty and she lives with her. That's what we're learning from this. And we don't really need to know word for word what's in the effing diary, do we?
No, we don't.
Oh, geez. Scare me.
Because then somebody shows up.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was frightened by the cat. Did you come out of the box, Kitty? No, you didn't. Okay. Somebody shows up. Who is this guy?
I don't know. They don't give him many lines at all.
No. And what's with the name? Why? What's his name?
Mr. Anmar?
Anmar.
Got the huge 70s tie, though, Eric. You probably noticed that.
Oh, my God.
The big, like, covers the whole suit opening. Like,
Here's what I had for notes in this scene. Ready for my notes? Bear with me. I'll read them to you word for word.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. Nice ceilings. I really like the stuff that goes around the ceiling. I was like, wow, really nice ceilings.
Well, this particular one, Eric, they shoot a lot of low shots. Do you notice? You probably noticed that. They shoot them so you see the ceilings everywhere, like it's looking up. And then, of course, people listening, don't worry, we're not you're probably wondering, she says, he's here to see Teresa, her sister, this guy. And she goes, you're probably wondering how sisters like us can look so unalike.
What? You're probably wondering that, yes. I like to keep my hair up in a bun and glad.
Don't we look so different?
So different. How can we just, And she explains here that the sister seduces the dad.
The dad.
Their father.
Even at 15, she started pressing herself up against him, is what she says.
This is lines from the movie.
Yeah.
Apparently. But and then the mom dies. So she says that the sister killed the mom.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking, great house, huge ceiling. That's where I'm thinking. That's all I'm getting out of this. And then I am so trying to speed through this one.
But Eric, this is where she's evil.
She's evil. Yeah.
Which is, she's 16. She's doing some, no accident. The mother died.
Yes. And I know this proof that she's evil because look, Art, look on the bookshelf. This
my gosh,
demonology, pornography, Satanism, voodoo, and witchcraft. It must have been a collector's set.
Eric, pornography. It's like a leather bound. It's like a book, and it's like, like you could see the books like witchcraft, voodoo, everything, and then pornography. pornography.
You know, National Geographic came out with sets, collections, and stuff. Like Time Life Books presents. You can just pick all the books. Demonology. Your first month, you'll get demonology. After that, pornography. Satanism. Dark magic as an extra book at the end. Voodoo. And I just love it. Don't you see? Here's the proof. Well, no, witchcraft. I said them all out.
Witchcraft too. Yeah, you did say them all. Yeah.
I have them. I can go get them if you want.
You got that Time Life set.
Yeah, Time Life. Thank you, National Geographic. I had the set of all the books that were like wizards and witches, magical beasts.
I had the Old West. I had the Old
West pirates.
Shot a man just for snoring.
Just for snoring. Yep. And this one is opened up a cat just for witchcraft. But this is building up art to something. And this is another one where I'm like, okay, I looked at my wife, who was watching it with me. Your wife could have easily watched this art except maybe for the third one.
Yeah,
but
no
I'm
way.
Looking at her like, wait, this is going to get scary. This next one, you'll see voodoo, witchcraft, pornography. It's all here.
Yeah, so this guy leaves.
Yeah, thank God. He's gone. Yeah, because this was an important scene.
Because we need...
Oh, my God.
Well, the pornography, we need to know that
we need to know about that. There is a book you can get about that.
So she calls her doctor.
Yep.
And
who is apparently, right, he's a psychiatrist, right?
Okay. I think you're tracking with me.
I'm just
what we're going to see later. Yeah.
It's pretty clear that he's like, hello, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
And who is this guy? Who is the actor?
Do we know him? I didn't catch it.
What? The only one that I remember from is he's the aging soap star in Tootsie.
Oh, he is. You're right. Oh, that's so good.
I can't wait to have our kissing scene. I think it was named Brewster.
Yeah.
Mr. Brewster. Dr. Brewster. I am a woman. That would have been better.
Because this does involve some changes. Yeah.
If she had talked like that, I'd be 100% in. I am calling about my sister.
She's very upset. She's saying upset, that her sister Teresa's trying to pervert everything, and so the doctor says he's going to come by.
I can do his voice a little bit. I'm going to come over there and see.
Yeah,
that's his voice. I'm coming.
But you're right, Eric. He does seem like he's sort of like, oh boy, this.
It is more like, oh, here we go. But he goes over the house, and I so wanted him. If people have watched Tootsie, you got to see it. But I so wanted him to knock on the door and then take out the breath thing and go and just spritz his breath.
But Millicent doesn't answer the door.
No, I do. You're done. It's Therese.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, quiz. And she's very promiscuous, and she's got red lipstick art.
Right.
She's got the world's greatest long hair blonde wig.
Yes.
Clearly.
That was a wig, Eric?
Oh, wig. I don't know if you noticed, Art, but yeah. She looked like she was Draco Malfoy's sister. It was like that. And she's got red pants, so like a skirt. Is it a skirt? So we know she's in trouble because she's wearing red.
Yeah, and a white tank. Did you say
yeah.
like a?
Yeah. See, if this was a proper horror movie, later she'd be running and sweating, and it'd be dirty and wet and stuff. And nope.
Eric, and what I was thinking is, wow, it's so strange how sisters can look so unalike.
So unalike. This is pointing out that this is Karen Black in her third role of the sister. And I don't want to ruin things for people, but let's say you're not watching this second one.
Mm-hmm.
You just hearing this, you must know by now that you're thinking, oh, wait, is this a split personality thing?
Yeah. It's pretty easy to pick up on.
Maybe.
Very easy.
And plus the doctor is already kind of telegraphing that to us by his oh, where's your sister? She's locked herself in her room. Right. Come sit by the bed. Ding, ding, ding. She does a little tap. No, she's on the couch.
She taps on the couch. And he sits there. He sits right next to her. And it's almost like a love seat. So he's kind of wedged next to her. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's hitting on him. Hey, you're a very attractive man. And then I'm kind of pushing it forward there because I don't know what else happens, but he leaves.
Well, she starts, he it's all this crap about like Millicent said you tore up her room, and
Yeah,
she's like, I did, but
I did.
yeah.
But the sister's in her room now, apparently, so he's not going to go check on her.
Yeah, and
he just leaves.
I think she has a line. I know Millicent won't talk about me when I'm in the house.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah. And that lipstick. Woo. But he leaves, and then we see your character, Millicent. I love the name Millicent. Millicent matches, but Teresa? Is that a sexy name? Wouldn't it have been something like Cassandra, or something like Venus? It's Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
Is that sexy, everybody? I
don't know. Well, Teresa, wasn't she the Bond's wife, Diana Rigg, in On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Shut up, first of all.
I liked her.
Okay, great.
That was like, yeah. So
she goes outside, Millicent.
Because there's a
Go ahead.
Speaking of Oscar nominations,
there's a best actor. I mean, I'm sorry, Karen, but this kid, was she 12, 10?
It's a young girl.
Yeah.
And Millicent says, "Why are you crying? Do you want to do it, Eric?"
She's got pigtails way too high. She's a young girl, but she's got like the face of a 45-year-old. It is so bizarre. I thought I must have seen this person before. She's like, your sister broke my doll and ruined it. It's one of those creepy ass dolls. And it's the baby doll with no hair. It's kind of plastic hair and half of its skull is missing. It's like she ruined it. And Millicent's like, I'll get you a new doll. You will? And she's I
hate her. I hate her.
And that apparently is the last straw for you don't mess with friends.
Yeah, Millicent comes back and we get a little of her voiceover, Eric. I was thinking of Tracy's broken doll and Teresa. She goes, how ironic. I would use her own books against her. And I'm like, the pornography book?
Books, right? She orders a blow-up doll and puts it in the house.
I was like, be specific about which books, because there were a couple of books there.
She buys all these adult toys and sets them off in the house. There, that's what you get. I mean,
yeah. So.
Yeah.
And then, and so she went across. They didn't have pornography, I think, but they look like they wrote the titles on there with whiteout on the books. Witchcraft, voodoo.
With whiteout.
That's what it looked like.
The director's like, we need titles on these books. All right, do you want the pornography one? No. What's wrong with you? It's television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, she calls, so she's going to gather things.
You know what she's gathering because I was like,
hair from the brush.
Yeah.
Her nails.
Yes. This is where Orsina, my wife sitting next to me, she's picking out nail clippings and they're gigantic. And my wife goes, ew. Oh, it wasn't scary at all.
Eric didn't know this is terror. This is Trilogy of Terror.
It is terrifying that she clips her nails that hard. These are
the most important one, though.
Yeah,
Eric,
what is it?
A button from her most lewdly seductive dress.
Lewdly. And we watch her take them, and she takes 2 buttons, Art.
Yes.
2 buttons. And then she has, everyone has like a really attractive box for that one pin you really love.
Yes.
Is that a voodoo pin? Do you buy that on, where would you get that?
Who and is that Teresa's or is it?
It's Teresa. Yes, Art. Who does it belong to?
Yeah, but she calls her psychiatrist.
Yeah, she does. They go, hello.
Who's working late.
Yes, he's working.
Because psychiatrists like to work late going over hand x-rays. Hand x-rays.
What was different psychiatry back then in the 70s? It was all about your hands. They could tell how you were feeling. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but she's saying stuff like, we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, she's found a way to deal with it.
Right. I'm going to deal with it.
And then she pulls open the desk drawer.
Yep.
And
Can we talk about that figure? Yeah. There's a voodoo doll, right?
It is
a voodoo doll.
It's a voodoo doll.
Okay. It looked like.
Did she make it?
She made it, yes. But it looks like you'd get it like from American Girl voodoo dolls. It's not wearing red. It doesn't look anything like Therese. Except for the hair. She know what it looks like? It looks like Beaker's sister from the Muppets.
Well, she didn't have much time, Erik.
She didn't have much time. Maybe there's no
almost like a sock monkey, right? Like a sock monkey a little bit.
No, it had the eyes, the eyes or the slutty dress, whatever it is. What is it? Her most randy dress. What did you?
Lewdly seductive dress.
Lewd. Now she's got the lewd eyes. Mm-hmm. But I was kind of pissed that the outfit was blue and not provocative. I thought it was going to have a tank top.
Yeah.
Lipstick.
I thought it should have red. It should have a red skirt on or something. Like, because we've seen it. Yeah. She has the doll now, and she has this pin.
The pin from that really nice case. Kind of like the case that you got me for my birthday that's now dangerously close to the door.
Yeah. Oh.
Kids. Okay. Those kids messing with me. Yeah. Did you is this on, did you get it on Etsy?
I did.
Because
I did.
It's tough to return.
It was like the designer was like Curio 5 or something.
Oh,
like
good.
I think
it's not a voodoo doll, is it? Is it a voodoo doll of you? Because I'm going to take it out right now, and every time you digress, I'm going to fucking stab it. So no, we just want to go back and talk about this.
No, we do need to move forward because this one is done.
Oh, do we need to move forward?
Next day, the doc is calling. Why delay this? The doc is calling and the phone's not answering.
No, nobody's answering.
I'm like, we already know. You already know what's happening.
Already know.
And he comes in. Millicent's dead.
Millicent's dead. No, Millicent isn't dead.
No.
No, what are you talking about, Art?
No.
It's Therese is dead.
Therese is dead,
the
little doll is next to her.
Yes, but there's she's just dead. There's no sign of, she's just dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Erik, is this what ambulances used to look like?
Yes.
When we were kids?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. No, honestly, I'm like, did they look like that?
I wasn't
the ambulance
paying
pulls up
to the ambulance because all I was paying attention to, I don't know why I noticed it. They pull up, and that's when curbstones were like this high. They're like 12 inches off because they paved the roads 100 times. The guy gets out of the passenger seat of the ambulance, steps on the curb, and because the next to it, something's happening with the lawn, so there's no grass, it's just dirt. He doesn't jump over that. He stays on the curb and hops onto this little space between him and another car. And I thought, why is he avoiding the dirt? That was what I was focusing on in that scene. So if you watch this, just watch that part where you're going, wow, the ambulance guy really doesn't.
The ambulance is like a VW bug. It's like a VW van, but maybe they did look like that when we were kids. Yeah, it looks like the Scooby-Doo mystery machine. Oh, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But they go in, and this is where the doc gives us all the exposition here.
Here's a weird thing. Apparently, the 70s, you could get away with a little bit more, but they've got a murder, a body on the gurney, bringing it in. He's like, hold on a moment. I must do something. And they let him. They're like, okay, dude, what are you going to do? He pulls back the thing. He takes because we don't know because we're stupid. He takes a handkerchief, rubs away the makeup, and it's red lips. What? And then he takes off the wig, and the two ambulance guys are standing there like, yeah, this is normal.
Yeah.
You pull the wig off a murder victim. Oh, I know.
There's no policeman there.
Nobody.
There's no fire. There's no. And then he says, her name was Therese Millicent Larimore. And as he's saying Therese, as he says Millicent, the score kicks in, Erik. The score goes like, wow, now.
Because we didn't know, Art. We didn't know. And that's it. But there's so many questions here, though. Because, one, so she puts on white lipstick when she's Millicent. So she must do it on purpose. But underneath that, she's got no removal lipstick. It's that stays on 24 hours. She's got super red lips under there.
Yeah. And so all the questions, Erik, when she's Millicent.
Oh wait, it's the reverse, Art. I'm so excited about the ending of this that I'm twisting it.
What?
She has red lipstick. They wipe it away, and it's the other makeup.
Yes.
Right. And I was so shocked. And how did she die?
Well, it's sort of like the last one, Eric, where you're like, wait, so there's supernatural here? There's something, there really is voodoo and witchcraft in this universe?
You know what? The books, the Dungeons and Dragons books, choose your own ending. We could just do that because I have. How did she?
Does the pornography book have choose your own ending?
She showed her pictures of like naked people and she had a heart attack. Look, is that Kama Sutra? That's impossible.
But
what happened?
But yeah. What did she have a heart attack? Did she? And then
did she stab? Because she killed herself.
She didn't stab her. Like she.
But we don't know that. What?
Well, there's no blood on. But
Therese, how did she? Okay, so we learn. Big surprise.
So
split personality.
Because I see what you mean, Eric. Okay, now I'm tracking what you mean. She's dressed as Therese.
Right. Exactly.
So she died as Therese.
Right. But Millicent killed Therese.
Millicent put the pin in the doll.
Yeah.
So even if it was like, oh, magically she had a cardiac arrest, did Millicent dress up as Therese then put the pin in the doll?
This is what we wanted to see. I wanted to see her. Again, 39 steps. I wanted to see her going, I'm going to use this voodoo doll. Hold on. What are you talking about? Switching the wig. You'll never use that. Yes. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on. Yes, I will. And I'm going to stab you with. Wait, hold up. That would have been. That would have been a trilogy of terror for me. Terribly funny.
You can see it coming way off. I mean, right from the beginning, because there's no other sister in that movie in the beginning. There's just one kid in that video.
We knew this one. You knew exactly what was happening, and then all you learn is that, and it's horrific, is that she seduced her dad as a split personality. No, she seduced her dad, couldn't handle it, made a split personality so she could handle it, and then decided, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to kill myself because I'm tormented. So that's the story.
Or I read this way that her dad might have
raped her,
assaulted her, and this is how her mind fractured and dealt with it.
Do we have to bleep that out?
No, but I think that's no, but I think that's
But it's such a dark.
So in a way, Eric, terrifying.
Yeah, this isn't Trilogy of Terror right now. It's Trilogy of Downer.
It's disturbing.
Disturbing. These. But this one, it's over. The second one's over, and you're left with a woman had a split personality that you already knew about.
I wanted the professor, when he was leaving, though, the doctor, to say, by the way, she had a book that she was going to loan me.
Also, I'll be taking this book. Do you want the voodoo one? No, just this one. Just this one. It's quite heavy.
So now, Eric, a little trivia about this movie is when it played, I think, in several countries, this upcoming segment was deemed too crazy for television. So they just aired
these two. And what was it called? Double Trouble of Terror. What was it called?
Two
not so scary
stories. So can you imagine tuning into the two horror stories? And then it ends there?
That's it. And you're like, oh, that was horror. That was horrible. But
we're here, Eric. We're here.
I'm thinking this was going to be the 45-minute podcast that you and I, started with, but no, because this next one, if you're ready, everybody, this is Trilogy of Terror. This is the next story is the only part to watch. I'm spoiling it already with my review. Just start here at 53 to 56 minutes in and just watch this horror short, which is off the wall, balls crazy, if that's a term. It's not, but I just made it up. Off the wall balls.
Yeah, and it's based on a short story Richard Matheson wrote for Playboy. It first published in Playboy magazine.
Can I? Yeah. I need a break. I can't. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a short. Well, Playboy used to publish a lot of fiction, like Stephen King had a lot of stories published.
I know, Playboy, but based on the first two stories we just saw, I'm thinking it was Richard Matheson like looking through a Playboy because his story was in there, and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, I got another idea. Wouldn't it be cool?"
The story's name, Eric, was not Amelia.
No,
which we see as the title. It was Prey.
What? Why?
Which is a great title.
Prey.
Which is a great.
This is what I'm saying about a short story that needs, The Visit or something like a strange occurrence. Prey. But no, Amelia, because Karen Black is playing all these different people.
And I don't have much to say about the story. You'll be thankful. But Eric, when you read the story, it is the short. It is almost beat for beat, turn for turn, what you see on the screen.
Yes.
So,
and just in case, Art, you decide, you know what, we're starting the podcast from here because nobody gives a shit about the other two. I want to point out that this is an iconic, I'm going to be you right now, Art Hennessy. I'll be like, this is an iconic movie. It's got a lot of tropes, but this is a classic, and people are just remembering this bit. And it's a classic because I think it just went for it. This would have been a 15-minute short. I want someone, if you're out there, I want to do it myself. You and I will do it. I want someone to redo this short because not with CG, with practical stuff, but it is scary and not scary at the same time. So I know I'm pulling an Art Hennessy, but this is the reason why we're talking about this movie. Is this?
Yes,
this one, Amelia.
So we all. Are you scared yet, Eric?
No, I'm scared. I'm scared of the freaking birthday present that you gave me, which, by the way, was a while ago.
Amelia's, it matched up because we first see Amelia's coming in with a box. Okay. Yeah. She's coming into her apartment building in the city.
Oh, so we're starting.
With a box. Yeah, this is it. This is Amelia. Yeah. She's coming in.
Nice apartment, right?
Nice apartment building, which we're going to find out that she's newly moved into.
Yes. And I also want to point out, now that is a rug. The 70s, there was no feng shui be damned. That you could, any color you want for rugs, you put whatever you want in the house. Yeah. That is a rug. And here's what I think Karen Black is finally sort of playing herself here a little bit. But still, this feels, I would love to see this as on stage. But I feel like this is a play that we're watching because of the effing dialogue. Oh, my God.
Well, if you think about it, it's sort of the last act of Wait Until Dark. Oh. Only if you changed Roach into a different character, right?
I got this doll from Hamaka Schlemmer.
You've played Roach, right? Wait Until Dark, yeah.
I was backstage most of the time just waiting with my little knife. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing. Yeah, yes. So it's a package.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a
box. It's an old box. It's actually done pretty well. It's like an old box.
100%.
Looks probably like the one that you have there.
It looks very similar, except
very similar.
The one you gave me, there's no postal marks on it.
Okay.
I don't understand why that is.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
she opens it up and takes it out. And it is it's hard to describe, but
why don't you say, I'm gonna let you say what the name of this thing is. What are they calling it?
I think a Zuni.
Go ahead.
Zuni.
Yeah.
Fetish?
Nope.
No, Zuni.
Zuni African hunting fetish. And if you want to add doll to the end of it. Yeah. And I'm thinking, what fetish? I know the word fetish and I'm thinking, this isn't it. Was this in the pornography book? What a fetish doll?
Right.
I think we should take turns describing this doll because it's an iconic critter. So I'm going to describe some of it. I kept pictures of it because I thought in case I make a mistake. But it's got a big head. So the head's too big for it, right? And it's got this little scrawny body with a skirt. Will this sound like I'm a racist?
Well, I was going to say, Eric,
Moana, and this is Moana's like idiot brother, or Moana's brother if he went sour. It looks almost, it's got like what I would deem as I guess it's an African skirt. So it's wearing a skirt, completely clothingless apart from that. Right? You give me some.
Well, and he's got an expression on his face.
Yeah, what is it?
It
is it
the eyes aren't. Well, his mouth is full of these very sharp looking teeth.
Yes.
And he's carved, right? So it's wooden.
It's supposed to be wood. Yeah.
And it's carved, but the mouth has sort of a upturn on a little bit on one side of it.
Like
yeah, it's down. So it's crooked, the mouth. So it's kind of looks like it's sneering a little bit on one side of it. And he has a spear. He has like a little spear.
He has a little spear. He's got spindly arms. He's got that angry face where the eyebrows are just done like this. He's got just two little white dots for eyes, and the mouth that you're describing goes all the way across its face, like almost like a Joker mouth, where it's just like that. So very Predator-like. And you know what it looks like? It looks like Gene Simmons on one of his worst coked out days. That's what it looks like. He's got that
hair.
Gene Simmons hair.
Yes. Yeah. Right? It's like a.
And I think Gene Simmons has made an occurrence in our last podcast. Come to think of it. Demon Night. Everybody's making monsters like Gene Simmons. But yeah, he's got the spear and just a little gold chain around.
This is where I was going to ask you. You brought up racial stuff earlier, Eric, and I was like, what are the themes? What are they? I don't know. I think we should just not, you and I, like I said, we're usually the people who need to comment on all that type of stuff.
It is it is what you think. It looks like a horror. It looks like a mythological African hunting fetish doll.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like a demon.
And it does look like something you'd find in a curio shop.
Yeah, in the corner
of the era.
But it's very important to note that the only thing shining on it is this gold belt. And it almost looks like something you give to somebody that they put on their ankle, like an ankle bracelet.
Yeah, like an ankle bracelet.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. That's definitely what I saw. And as we said, the spear, very sharp. She catches it and it's kind of like, ooh, ow.
And why do we know it's sharp art apart from her touching it? Because she frickin' says everything that she's thinking.
Yes.
This is why I'm thinking it's a play. Ooh, sharp. Ooh, aren't you
We're going to get a lot of that in this
Aren't you
episode.
Ugly? And it comes with a scroll. You know when you get a
with
gift?
a pretty elaborate calligraphy on it.
Yeah. So the doll has a specific, this is a gift that she's giving somebody, by the way. It's called He Who Kills.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That is the name of the doll that she's giving her new boyfriend?
Yes, we're going to learn in the conversation that's coming up. But he is a deadly hunter, it says under it.
Yeah. The not the boyfriend. The boyfriend's not a deadly hunter. He's probably
this is the note she has. It's a little scroll that's inside the box.
Yes. Deadly.
So it's like the directions.
Hunter.
Yeah. Yes. He's a deadly hunter. And I'll tell you, some people might say that this guy, that what's going to happen in this is unfair, but she's not really that nice to him when she describes him.
No, she says, God, are you ugly? The ugly theme seems to run rampant. But I will say, it's not about what you look like.
And put it into his appearance.
Yeah. He's not I would say he's not an attractive, but I'm sure he's got charisma, this doll.
But did she have to say, Eric, even a mother wouldn't love you?
Yes. Well, there's a mother theme that's running rampant in this last story.
Oh, yeah.
And my first thought is, I know I've said this before, and I know maybe you've all heard me say this before, and I'm saying it again for you, Art. With all respect, who gives a shit? I just don't care about her phone call with her mom.
It's a long one,
and it's one-sided. And correct me if I'm wrong, Art. There's no cut.
There's no cut.
So she
does it,
memorized
and I think it was her actor thing. I like what she's doing as an actor here in the phone call. Some of it.
Here's what I like about it is she makes mistakes. If you listen to her talking, she's actually forgetting
Because they did it in one take, probably.
One take?
Yeah,
Yeah,
one take.
but it's kind of good, but I don't like that she's calling her mother.
And in the short story, Eric, this phone call is reduced to it's like a quarter of the length that this phone call is. So
she's probably thinking, I need some drama in this. Can we beef up this phone call? Sure, Karen.
Well, I think she actually did. To tell you the truth. I think her and the director decided to actually make the mother more overbearing. But like make it that part of it so they continued the phone call. It is long though, I will tell you.
I would want to hear, would you want to, you never hear the mother, sorry. Would you want to hear the mom's voice? I wanted to hear the mom go, why ain't you done?
I was okay. I was okay watching because I thought Karen Black was doing a good job here.
Did you say Karen
some
Blank?
Of what she has Karen Blank. Yeah.
Karen Blank, yeah. That's what she was doing with the monologue. Karen blanking out on my line. But she does a good job, everybody. Karen Black was.
But it's also because I think what's happening is the call is serving two purposes. Like you said, it's introducing this theme of the overbearing mother. We also get a lot of exposition in this phone call. We get the idea that she's just moved to the city out of her mother's house. I think she was living with the mother.
Yes.
Moved to the city. The mother's not happy about it. The mother insinuates, she tells her that she's met this guy, Arthur.
Another
Arthur representation.
Arthur, what's his last name? Breeslow or something?
But he studies anthropology.
He does.
Studies anthropology.
So what a cool gift this would be for him. Mm-hmm. I still want to know where she got it. Where?
She says a curio shop.
She did go to the curio shop. Okay.
She said, I got it at a curio shop on 3rd Avenue.
Okay, so there's no Amazon Prime, there's no Temu, right? She didn't go on Alibaba and go, ooh, I'll get one of those, right?
There was none of that back then, yeah. If you wanted something like this back then, you needed to go to...
You need to go to the curio shop where they also sell gremlins.
Yes! That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You could have chosen anything there, Art.
Next to the gremlins, yeah.
Oh, it's called He Who Killed?
Or the Mogwai. Were they the Mogwai when they bought them? Yeah.
And we're going to see similarities there.
And she also gives the exposition of it says on the thing that the chain shouldn't be removed. Or the spirit and the doll would become one.
The spirit and the doll would become one.
Mm-hmm.
What spirit? Wouldn't it be like the doll will come alive? So there's a spirit apparently chained by this little like love bracelet, like a Valentine's Day bracelet that you give.
And that is the chain keeping the spirit from the doll. Yes. Is that it?
Yes. Yeah. It keeps the spirit from coming to life, apparently.
Mm-hmm. And the mother just hangs up on her.
The mom does, yes.
Just click.
But mother, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going Friday night. Apparently she goes out with her mom. But not this time because, her boyfriend. But she's not. It was such a weird mother.
But it's a weird phone call. She seems like she's really upset. And
she's
and then she says to herself,
releasing the apartment. Is it, you only have 60 days left or something on the apartment? It's some weird.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And we get the feeling like the mother's giving her we're only hearing one side of the conversation, but she's like, he's a nice man. It didn't happen that way. I met him after I rented the apartment. I think the mother, like you said, on the other end, you can imagine the mother going, did you move out with him after you slept with him? And now you don't need me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what we're supposed to imagine.
Why don't you give me a fetish doll? All I got was that book on pornography and voodoo.
And then she, but the phone call, she hangs the phone call, Eric, and then she has to do more dramatic stuff.
Oh my gosh. And
I will not get a headache.
I will not get a headache. I will not continue to talk to myself. Damn it, I've done it.
And I'm going to take a bath.
And
then I'm going to meet my fella.
I will not.
Where are we? Are we in Oklahoma?
Right?
Like,
I almost expected to go, I get to wear pants. You know what I mean? Like she just graduated from the 40s. She's like, ha-cha-cha, I'm going to go meet my fella. Not going to get a headache now.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to meet my fella with the Zuni fetish doll.
Art, it's a song. This could be a musical. They made The Evil Dead into a musical.
I know.
Why not just do this one? But I keep saying that way. I just want to say I'm watching it again because I had to. And Orsina is in the kitchen doing I think she's on Temu, and she's going, "Oh my God, this dialogue!" She just says aloud because she's only hearing the dialogue.
I know, because she's got to say everything, like you said. They're not trusting us. Yeah. And then she says
mad.
we're gonna have a lovely time, and she leaves. But when she leaves, the chain falls off.
Yeah, it does. You know why? Because she manhandles it.
Yeah.
Because she places it so harshly. Well, here's what I love is she is mad and she puts the doll down, but makes sure it's in a standing position. She doesn't like go, ugh. And my other thought was, how expensive was it? How much money did she pay for it?
It's good that it stands, because it's really top heavy, that thing. Like, if you look at it, it doesn't have like a base on it. Did you notice that? It doesn't have like a huge base.
The action figures that you get, and you have to have it with the spear in its hand or it'll topple.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yes. This way, and it's only posable to a certain degree.
Yeah.
What I would have loved here, Art, is the little chain falls, and you probably get your music. But wouldn't it be funny?
And I think they cut to commercial there too. The way it looked, it kind of faded out like a commercial break.
But I think it would be a lot better if the chain drops and then the loincloth drops.
Well, Eric,
you just hear the creature go, ugh.
Well, Eric, here's the thing I was thinking is when you start to, like I said, refracting all of the sexual politics of this, I'm like, Zuni fetish doll, he's got a spear.
Yes.
And it's like she's just moved to the city. And I'm like, all of these things that I'm like,
a lot of fetish going on in this whole trilogy.
And a lot of like, I'm like, okay, so when you, the only thing bring that up is you said when the skirt drops.
I'm surprised that it didn't. And you heard it go, ugh. But we don't know anything's happening. We just see the bracelet.
And she was going in to take a bath. Now, if this was a theatrical movie, we would have seen her probably taking a bath and taking a shower or whatever,
at least some underwear. Yeah, we would have
seen this.
Yeah,
when we come back from commercial, she's done with the bath. She's got a robe on. She's all done.
And you know what? She decides that she's not going to go out with Arthur.
No.
She's breaking the plans.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't listening to the dialogue. And do you know why, Art? I was focused on the goddamn wallpaper.
There's some wallpaper here.
Wallpaper. Is that part of our podcast thing? Do we have to only see movies with really cool wallpaper? This is 55 minutes in.
Yes.
So what I'm telling everyone is, if you don't want the first two, if you listen and you were like, no, I'm not, 53 to 55 minutes in, turn it on.
Yeah.
Go from there. Forget the conversation with the mom. Just have her go.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't. Yeah.
Yep.
Just know that she's the doll. So she's getting a meal prepared.
Well, she does hang up the phone. Oh, I completely forgot. Every time she dials the phone, Art, I wanted to tell you this. This is where I keep thinking it's a play. She keeps her finger in the same freaking digit. She calls.
Oh, she doesn't go to different digits.
It's like all 7. Because those rotary phones, they're like, Karen, you have to speed it up. So she probably did 3, like, fling, fling, fling. And she couldn't go to 9. And she did it with the boyfriend again. Like, flink, 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 flink. So, okay. And now she goes to make dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. She goes, she takes out, what is she eating? I was trying to see on my second watch what the heck she's trying to.
She is making a steak.
Is it a steak?
It's a steak. And my wife makes dinner all the time. She's amazing. And we're watching this going, this is her preparing food. She cuts one piece of fat off the steak with the kitchen knife. Big. Make sure you remember the kitchen knife. She does a little salt and a little even less pepper, and then puts it in the oven that is not turned on and turns it on.
She doesn't preheat it. It's just slides it in.
This is where I'm thinking this is a play, because that's what you would do in a play. You're like, oh, I don't want to really pour something in here. Salt and pepper in the middle of the steak. And the steak is like a...
And does she cut it into 3 pieces or something too?
She does not.
It's the fat. It's the fat. Just the fat off it.
And that is her preparation for dinner. There's no vegetables. There's no glass of wine. It is a piece of man steak. That is it. And that's going to take hours to cook.
And she puts it into the oven and she preheats it. But that's going to be important that the oven's on, I have to say.
Oh,
We should
yeah.
note that.
But
that
it's
the oven is
important
on.
that she puts a steak
And it's
in
important
there.
that she took the smallest knife to cut the steak.
Yes, she had a well, it's a small steak, Art. That could
It is
be
a
more than
small
6
steak.
ounces.
It is. She goes into the living room and in case you don't notice that the doll's missing off the thing, she's going to tell us.
Yeah. Where is it? Why am I'm going to talk to myself from now on.
Where are you? Where'd you
go?
Like,
you probably have the dialogue, but I'm just making shit up. Are you under the couch? Huh? Where could you? Oh, and let's talk about the color.
You're not far enough. I don't need to. You're doing great.
The color of the couch, Art. What is that?
Only in the 7th. That's
like
that
orange amber. What color is that? It's carrot.
Only back then
carrot
would
couch?
you have that.
Oh my God.
So she's reaching under the couch and then ouch.
Oh,
like,
well,
guess I found your spear. Like you said, I mean, we can't keep doing it,
well,
but people shouldn't.
This is the one we want to talk about.
I know, but
spear. And my thought is, why is the doll comes with a spear not carried around now? Is the doll like, finally get rid of this effing thing? Spear. Why does he have a spear then if he's not even going to keep it?
Maybe he thinks there's something better.
I don't know. It's a pretty good spear, man.
But and he, she kind of cuts herself a little bit or pokes her under there.
Ow.
So she's reaching around and she goes around the other side of the sofa. Where are you?
Art, you've done a lot of stuff with me at Gallows Hill Museum Theater, and you did this one story about a doll, a haunted doll. And this is all I could think of because you would be doing the acting and I'm doing like sound effects and stuff. And you had these sound effects, like I heard something and it's like, can you hear that? Wait.
Yeah, I think we can hear that.
So we hear footsteps and she goes like it's normal. Is that you, little man? What? Is that you?
Yeah.
What
and then
going
she
on?
hears something in the kitchen.
There's something in the kitchen, yeah.
Now, that sound that was on the soundtrack,
yeah.
I think we're supposed to think it's him grabbing the knife.
Oh.
I think that's what we're supposed, but it didn't sound like that. It didn't sound like him grabbing the knife. But I think that's what we're supposed to
We'll get some great sound effects very soon.
I'm ready.
The rest of the podcast,
I'm sure you are
me
too.
and you doing freaking sound effects.
Oh,
like the little feet.
By the way, is that package still over there, Eric?
I must have been paying attention because it's actually in the room.
Oh,
I'm not.
Maybe one of your. Yeah, maybe
I'm not going to disrupt the podcast. Just open.
Yeah,
your belated gift. By the way,
I know, but I just wanted.
It better be good. That's all I can
But anyways, so she goes. Yeah, she hears something in the kitchen. She goes in there. She notices. She's looking. She does a lot of looking for the knife, which is maybe that's natural. Where you're like, where the hell could?
Did I bring it in the kitchen when I was making that delicious meal? What?
At this point, the oven's probably only like 20 degrees.
Oh my gosh!
At this point,
it's an old oven too. It's going to take a while. But no bottle of wine, nothing. I would think with that mom, she'd be drinking all the time. But no.
But she looks at the knife holder where you have all the knives and the littlest knife. It's the littlest knife on there, the paring knife.
This is a very interesting little knife set. It's one of those where you can hold it up and all the knives stay on there. But in case we didn't know that the knife was missing, she's now like, it's not on the counter. And look, everyone, it's not here. I mean, obvious. Who cares if we know whether the knife is missing or not? And I have her saying to herself, come on, Amelia, just keep talking to yourself. Just keep dictating everything that's happening.
Yeah. And now she's going to look. It's one of those things where out of the corner of your eye, they do a good job with this.
Yes.
Where you, out of the corner of your eye, you see something and it's a shadow a little bit outside the kitchen and it goes like it like going across like as if, did I just see a cat run across there or something ran across? Yeah.
Okay. Here's where we're back to creatures and what they're doing. So I have to say to you and everyone, I finally, I'm like, yes, there's something terrifying happening in this trilogy of terror. Thank goodness. But if we're led to believe now that there's this doll that's alive, what is the doll doing? it grabs a knife, apparently, right? Because the knife's missing. Why is it sneaking around in the kitchen? Why is
Eric,
it? What is it doing? Is it?
Are you a great hunter? It is a great hunter.
It's a great.
I'm going to defer to the great hunter.
All right, maybe it's stalking its prey. It's trying to confuse its prey. Okay, and it probably thinks because of the enormous green rug that it's in the on the prairie somewhere, like
Maybe,
in a jungle,
the Sahara or something, or But yeah, so she hears that, so she goes out into the dining room. And then the lights go out. A lamp goes out.
One light goes out. All right.
Yeah.
So are we led to believe that that the great hunter can now magically shut lights off? What?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I wanted to see instead. I wanted to see him with like a little dart gun. He goes and just takes out one of the lights. Like he starts shooting the lights out with a dart gun.
And also, is he the spirit of an actual Zuni warrior that's now trapped in this?
Well, it's an entity. If we're going to break it down, because I know you know nothing about monsters, it's an African evil entity that is a warrior, like a warrior demon. So in order to contain this demon, you need to trap it in the thing and keep the chain on it. Because what you would technically do is you would release this demon on your enemies. But then the tricky part is getting the chain back on it. So that's what it's used for.
But so does it know like electrical? It pulls lights. It knows to get a knife in the kitchen.
Yes.
Is that?
Yes, Art. It's a hunter. It knows about light and knives and the 70s.
Shag carpet.
I don't know if you have this line in there.
Luggage.
Do you have this line in here? Because that she says.
No, I don't have that one right now.
Oh God, Art.
Because it's about to take off.
Yes, so this is the last line, I think, of dialogue that we might have. But she says, "Don't get spooky on me." What?
Yeah.
She actually says, "Oh, don't get spooky on me." What? Yeah. And then I have finally is what I have in my note.
And then she sort of, almost like if you stubbed your toe on the bed, like frame, her reaction is sort of like, like she arches sort of half backwards and like it. And so you're like, you can clearly see or you pulled a muscle, like you had a cramp or something. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But she starts, but then you realize it's more serious. She's in pain.
Yes. Something's going on down there. And then
something is happening.
And then you start hearing the noises of our creature.
I just imagine somebody in a booth, Eric, like that did this.
Oh, and they took him up and they took him down. They're like, okay, make it a little funny. No, what? No, try this, try that. But to me, it sounds like a demented Jawa, like if Jawas were swearing, because this thing's just going. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, like it's like
And I was thinking, is this it? What is this? Its native language? What is it?
I had in my notes, Eric. Let's discuss if there's any translation for this. Imagine if they had subtitles, closed captions, and we could see what he's saying.
I would love that because I think it'd be like,
finally, I'm out of that fucking box. I hate you. Stabbing the leg. What do you think of that, you dummy? Stupid.
But the shots of when they have the doll, it is just a prop, right? That apparently fell apart several times when they were messing with it. Like the arm would fall off and they're like laughing. But when they show it and it's just got blackness around it and they're shaking that thing, it's pretty frightening with its mouth wide open. It's just the sounds. I think Orsina said, she better listen to this podcast. I mentioned her so much. I think she said, I can imagine if you were a 9-year-old kid, you would be terrified right now. But it's terrifying. And at the same time, I just think of like the Jawas going, he says he doesn't want the droid. I mean,
so they cut to her legs and the thing is he's just slashing her legs with the knife, and the knife, they sometimes when they show him, Eric, and the thing that the knife, they're just waving it in front of his face, right?
Yes.
And
there's a still
What did you
This is
find?
still of it attacking her leg. You know when you have a little dog
Yeah.
and it gets a little frisky? It
Mhm.
looks like this thing is like just humping her leg. It's like, oh my But
gosh.
when you see that, like, it's the POV of the creature, I
Mhm.
think that was pretty cool with just the
Yeah.
low camera
Yeah.
and it's chasing her around.
Like I said,
Oh.
they're showing some stuff because there's a couple things they're doing, right? She flips over the sofa
Yeah.
and then she's sort of crawling on the ground, and then they're showing POV shots.
Yes.
Almost like Evil Dead style, right? Going on low. The camera's always low on those POV shots. So it's his little POV and he's racing towards her. And then they'll cut to his blah, 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 like his crazy movements. And yeah, so they're doing like those three things combined.
And this thing
as she's
is
trying to get
crazy.
Yeah.
This thing is, I know I always mention that everybody's on coke. I've never been on coke. I can only imagine. But this guy, he reminds me of the Wolf of Wall Street. He's just like, wah! And he wants her dead.
It's like a berserker type
Yes.
of thing, right? Yeah. Yeah.
And it's done so well. Art. At no point are you laughing. Were you laughing?
Yeah. Well, I think like to your wife Ursina's point, I have enjoyment of watching it, and it's thrilling and scary.
Yeah.
But when they're cutting to him, sometimes he's almost like Animal, from the Muppets,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like,
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
God.
that type of thing.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, yeah.
That would be awesome. Or if they made him pause because he's out of breath. And you know what? To point, I can hear Orsina making a pathetic steak with just a little bit of salt and pepper. So I bet I could get her opinion of this critter. Orsina, are you down there? Are you down there? Oh, hey, guess what? We're talking about that awesome movie that that you said you wanted to watch last night, Trilogy of Terror. So forget the other two. But we're talking about third. But I just want to ask you, when there she is.
Hi, Art.
Or
Hi,
everybody again. So first of all, what did you think of her dinner plans? The steak that she was preparing. Did you?
Yeah.
Was that accurate?
Steak with a little salt and a little pepper.
And put it on an aluminum baking sheet and just put it in a cold oven. Just crank that baby up. I'm like, what is that?
Well, the other apart from the culinary mistakes that she was making, no wine either. I noticed she's not even. You like to have a half a glass of wine when you're making dinner. Nothing.
I usually like to,
She had nothing.
kind of pregame with a little half glass of wine
But when
while I'm cooking.
if she had only pre-gamed Art, maybe she could have had a fighting chance. But what did you think when you saw the monster? We're going to call it the monster right now, so you don't get in trouble. But what did you think of it? Were you scared when it was attacking her, or how did you feel about that?
Well,
Go ahead.
through our 21st century lens, it was sort of laughable. But I kept, my brain is like, I'm trying to see this through the eyes of like a young, impressionable Erik watching this as a young boy in the 70s. I could imagine that it was terrifying,
Yeah.
kind of
Horrifying. Yeah.
CGI, great special effects. Imagine it was horrifying.
Yeah. Well, one last question we have for you, me and Art, probably everybody, is when you're making dinner or you're by yourself, do you just verbally dictate every single thing that you're doing? Like, oh, I'll just get the steak out. Oh, I wonder where the knife is.
Yeah.
Here it is. Is that you?
Yes, I talk to myself and narrate everything I do.
Okay.
I heard you earlier talking about how I was talking about the dialogue, and in reality, it's a monologue. Like,
Yeah,
she's
you could see this as a play, right? This would be a 35-minute
a
short.
one person. I don't know. It was
And
a
they have
monologue.
somebody wearing all black, and you just don't pay attention to them, and they have the puppet on stage, and they're going.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Well,
horrifying. All
thanks for that, and don't trip over my birthday present. Art gave me. It's in that beautiful leather-bound box. I'm going to open it. Don't touch it. Do you have a kitchen knife? Oh, never mind. So there you go. Now we know it's not just us.
Yeah, but he's
So she goes in the bedroom.
It's hard not to imitate him because he's so much.
She's bloody.
So
There's blood.
oh yeah,
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Can you picture this art as a rated R? I would just love someone to redo it. I said it before. I want it.
It's pretty. They're going pretty hard as it is. I think
He's got a sharp little knife, that paring knife, like you said.
Yeah, but I mean, he's really cutting her up, and she gets into the bedroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she gets on the phone. There is some more dialogue.
I forgot.
Here.
Yes.
He gets on the phone and calls the operator. I guess I'm so curious. Well, now I remember, when did 911 start coming in? I think that was later.
No, you dial operator. You just
Yeah, you would dial operator.
Operator.
And but she's screaming, and she says, the operator, I guess, on the other end says, "Where are you?" And she's like, "I don't know where I am located."
What? Right. And she has the sense to not say. She goes, "Well, what's wrong?" She goes, "Just help me." She doesn't go, "Well, there's a very inappropriate looking doll with shark teeth chasing me with my paring knife." You can hear it right now. Here, listen.
Yeah, because this is where we're seeing the knife is under the door. Because she's got the door. The knife is going under the door, and it's like going back and forth. And then it's a zoom, one of those good 70s zooms.
Yes.
She looks, and it zooms in on the doorknob. And I'm like, Eric must have loved this.
I did, because
the doorknob turns.
The doorknob turns
slowly. And the door swings open. And he's hanging on the doorknob.
He got it open with his widow hands.
He did. And he's hanging in his mouth, Eric. He goes like,
He's swinging in it. It was like the Muppet. It was like Gonzo doing a trick.
Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta, hold on.
What? Are you being attacked?
No, hold on. Okay, we're back on.
I am so disappointed that you just cut out probably the funniest part in this entire podcast. Art was laughing so hard that he had a cramp and had to stop and go away. I thought he was being attacked by the fetish doll. Like he's stabbing you with a pencil.
I know.
I've never seen you cramp laugh before. That was
I was laughing so hard when he swings in on that door. It's awesome. And then he just lets go.
He just go. Because he's in the room. But why couldn't we see the other side where he is trying to get in that door while she's on the phone? I don't care about the phone call. I want to see him on the other side of the door going,
what can I use? Shit, there's no chairs.
He's trying to jump up.
Maybe I'm going to stab her on the...
And he finally gets it. He's like, Yahoo! And opens the door.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
And he's still got the knife.
Yes.
It's not on him right now. But
no,
I love the shot. He's climbing up the bed.
Yeah, she looks over in terror, and he comes up. Eric, the knife in his mouth, pirate style.
He's like, yes, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. He's a hunter, Art. He's got to improvise. And why isn't he using the spear? Why didn't he go back and get it?
Oh, my God.
I don't understand. But the knife in his mouth. Awesome.
And she runs into the bathroom, and then we recreate the Shining scene here.
Yep.
Only with a very tiny Jack Nicholson.
Very, very tiny, yeah. But still packs a wallop. I bet if you translated what he was saying, he would be like,
here's fetish.
Something like that. Yeah, so she's in the bathroom, and the tub is still full. What the hell? She goes over to the tub and she goes plip, plip with her hands. I'm like, what is she doing?
Is it bloody? Is there blood on her hands?
There is, but I didn't get what she was doing.
Yeah, and then she has to narrate, Eric, this can't be happening.
It can't be, Art. We don't need
it kind of can't be. This is.
But would you say that? You know when you're being attacked
on the toilet.
On the toilet, this can't be happening.
She's sitting on the toilet. But she looks up again, Eric, at the doorknob. She locked the door this time when she came in.
Yeah.
But this guy is clever.
Oh, he is.
He must have used the knife to jimmy the lock. We see the lock pop out.
Yep.
The little lock button.
It's one of those cheap that's why you get a good lock for the bathroom. It's a cheap ass little lock. Yep.
It pops out. He
and
he comes in again.
The lock.
Yeah.
This guy's good. This little critter is amazing.
Yeah.
But she's finally gonna try to do something. So she takes one of those beautiful 70s terry cloth towels for drying your hair. And she throws it over the doll. And I believe that the towel is orange, just pointing out. Goes with the couch.
Yeah.
And they're doing such a good job, Art, of making this a critter that's being operated by other people. They are the cuts are great. So she wraps it in a towel.
And underneath you can hear it going,
Hey,
yeah.
what the hell are you think you're doing?
It's muffled, but it's muffled.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Chucky when Chucky first came to life. You can imagine he's swearing and whatever gibberish he's saying.
Yes. You think you'd kill me with a towel? I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
But she thinks she's going to drown it.
Yes. But he's made of wood, so I guess he's not, I mean, he can't drown him, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Does it breathe? I don't know. Yeah, she probably realizes I can't drown a doll. So she leaves it there.
She leaves it.
Why would you leave it there, Art? Or would you be like, you wrap, it's now soaked, so it's going to have a hard time getting out. You freaking throw it through the window.
Right.
Or you take the top, the top of the toilet, you take that thing off and you smash into pieces. But no, she runs away again.
No, she's going out and
Are you going to get another cramp? Are you going to cramp up?
Oh, and she looks at the tub and it is like one of the best shots. He comes up again with that knife in his mouth up over the edge of the tub. And you're right. They do a good job because he's shot from a distance and you see him coming up. It's like Samara coming out of the hole in the ring, right? It's like,
Here you go. There's a shot for you.
Eric's showing me a shot of him with the
Look
knife.
at that face.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
He comes up and so
did his skirt fall off?
I don't
That's on there.
I didn't know.
That was a secure skirt. But yeah, they're all wet.
Yeah. And then where does she go from here?
She goes to the living room.
In the living room.
But she goes to hide in the closet.
The closet, that's right.
And she's got all these awesome Samsonite suitcases.
Right, but here's the thing I was going to ask you. So at this point, he knows how to use doorknobs. He's clearly now he knows.
He's learned.
But she's holding the door and it's pushing her out, like as if I'm like, where does he get the leverage to push the door?
Well, maybe he's got like lead arms or
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
exactly.
He's hanging off the doorknob. You've seen him do, but how is he?
Yeah.
Where is the leverage coming to push against
wood? Yeah. But she's got suitcases.
She's got her suitcase. Yeah.
And one of my favorite scenes in this episode, is she gets a suitcase open. It's one of those little, like I'm calling it a Samsonite suitcase, but it's those when suitcases were hardy, right? Yeah. And you have the little snaps. You open it up.
Yeah.
And it's about the size of it would be like a carry-on flat. And the thing runs at her. And I still don't know how they did it, but it's like, whoo! And all I can think of now is the Muppets. It's all I can think of. And she traps it in the suitcase.
Yeah. It has locks, like you said. And so she can lock it in the suitcase.
We're good.
And then she does something right that first she looks at the windows.
She's trying to get out. Did she lock herself in?
Well,
no.
She goes to the door and it looks so. The door is the bolt kind of bent. Did he do that?
Because if we had seen this part that we wanted to see, which was this little fetish doll running around the house securing everything, that would have been awesome. While she's on the phone, this little guy is like,
I'm going to break the lock. I'm going to lock all the windows.
This guy knows about stuff. So it took me a second time to realize that the critter did it, locked her in.
He sort of bent the bolt out.
Yes.
Like he bent it so that it can't slide. Her slide bolt can't slide across.
She's trying to open it and it's bent and broken.
Mm-hmm. She's not. She lives in an apartment building.
Yeah.
And she's not screaming at that door to go like somebody out me.
Can you imagine the upstairs neighbors or the downstairs neighbors going, what, did she get a kid? Oh my God. Henry,
Get a
go
dog?
up there right now. Right. What's going the neighbor comes up and he has a glass of wine and he's mad and the doll attacks him. What is going on? That would be awesome.
But she looks and suddenly we see he is tenacious, this dude.
This is
Because
where I would get a cramp.
the knife just pokes up out of the suitcase and it starts sawing like
Yes. Picture this is a great paring knife, by the way. Whatever set she has, this is what everybody should get for kitchen knives. But it reminds me of like a Bugs Bunny cartoon where like Wile E. Coyote's sawing like making a perfect circle. I just and it is pissed off in the suitcase. It is like I mean, I love the effects, the sound effects of the doll trying to get out of the suitcase. Because picture this now, Art. Now you're inside the suitcase with the doll. So we got another shot of the doll inside the suitcase. So it's lying on its back. It's got its legs pressed up against the top of the suitcase. And it's got the knife and its tongue is sticking out. He's going, it pauses because it's all sweaty. I just picture, I so wanted to see the doll inside.
So then she does something. I mean, I guess, I don't know. It makes kind of a weird sense if you were under sort of pressure.
I guess, yeah.
Like she's trying to get the knife away from him.
Yeah.
But it's the blade is coming out and she's trying to. So it's actually kind of an effective little moment because you're like, ow, 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 don't do that. Like, ow. And she grabs it and it actually cuts her finger. And then she came up with that. They said, Karen Black, she said, put some blood on my finger and I'll hide that so the camera won't see it and it'll look like it cut my finger.
Yep.
So came out pretty good.
Yep. But the doll, a little fetish, gets out. And I
love Erik,
suitcase jump scare is what I have.
Yeah. Well, because she stabs it with an ice pick, right? She stabs it like,
is going ballistic on it. She's finally she's able to fight for her life, but
because its head gets out almost like it's giving birth. The suitcase to him, his head comes out of the suitcase. And she stabs it crazy with an ice pick.
And you can secretly hear it going, shit, ow. You can hear it in its own language.
It's kind of down inside the suitcase.
Yeah, now it's in the suitcase. Yeah, yeah.
And not moving. We don't hear any sound.
Because it's dead now, Art.
So
what would you do, Art? So this demon doll who's kicking your ass, you just stabbed it in the face and the suitcase, it stopped moving. What would you do?
Yeah. Well, I'd want to open it up.
You want to check, right? You want to open it to make sure. That's what I would do, right? I wouldn't fill it with gasoline and light it on fire. I wouldn't, chuck it out the window. Any number of things. I'm going to open it. Is that what you would do? Yeah.
She opens it up and it's a great shot. Erik, it's great because you see him in the empty suitcase and then he just flies at the camera.
Why? At the camera? It's
right at the camera.
Jump scare. And you can hear it going.
Fooled you, sucker!
And then he just chomps on her hand, like her and she can't get him off, and she's going around and she's flinging her hand, and I love it. She smacks him into a lamp.
Yes.
Into like a lamp to get him off.
She smashes the very lamp that went out magically.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like when you get bit by a snake or a lizard and it won't let go. That or a squirrel. It's like a rabid squirrel, this little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it lets go. So does it feel pain, Art?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah.
So this is where, she runs in and gets his arm caught in the door.
It gets its arm caught in the door, yeah.
Yeah, it's it's so when we think about this, it's a wooden arm, right? It's a wooden
an animated evil entity wooden arm.
Right. Yeah.
But I really wanted the arm to fall off. Mm-hmm. And then what I wanted was it to open the door and go like, hey, and pick up the arm and just go and put it back on. That would have been awesome. Like it, and it
Remember, it
wiped
reminded me a
off
little
its
bit of
shoulder.
a movie we covered, The Gate, where the little guy's arm
Yeah,
got stuck
yeah,
in the
it
door.
split up.
One of those little guys.
But this one,
And then
it
went
just
under.
has an attitude. Just wipes the dust off of itself.
But that was the arm that he had the knife in. So
Yep.
she kind of she can kick the knife away.
Got rid of
Yeah.
the knife. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it comes flying into the kitchen and this time latches onto her neck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he won't let go. He's just like on the neck, and
Yep.
this is where when I'm watching this, Eric, I'm like, wow, this is going pretty hard for a network TV show, like movie.
It is terrifying because it doesn't stop. Once it starts attacking her, there's no pauses really at all. And she did a great job because, as an actor, some of the stuff that you think is easiest to do is not when they're like, okay, we're going to put this doll on your neck and you make it like it's attacking you and it's just your incredible pain. So she
does legit does a great job here with that thing attached to her neck.
I will say this is the only part in the movie where they added extra ADR dialogue because she's not making those noises. When she turns, her mouth isn't open.
Right.
Yeah. So
So she gets it up and she gets it. She throws it in that oven, which is now maybe up to a nice, probably up to a good.
All right, I would say it's at least 350 by now, right?
Yeah,
which you really want it to be more than that to cook a steak.
Correct. Yeah.
But they make sure the steak's still in there because the steak is burned. The steak's ruined, by the way.
Yeah,
ruined.
But I don't know that it would be ruined at this point.
It looks ruined to me. It's burned.
It does. It's all burned.
Can you imagine the props guy was like, well, how long is it in there for?
Well, they want to remind us that the oven is on and hot.
Yeah, because otherwise we wouldn't ever remember.
I'm surprised they didn't have her go, I'm throwing you in the oven. Remember when I preheated it?
All right. Oh my gosh, she didn't. There you go, in the oven. That would have been. Yeah, but she throws it in and this is a great scene because she's got her back to the oven. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those ovens where it's got the oven window. It's an old oven. And it's trying to get out.
Yeah, so it's pushing against her, and she's got like her foot up against the counter, right? So she can keep her back.
Strength on this guy.
Yeah,
you're probably like, what is he? He's running to the back of the oven, coming back.
Yeah, you let me out. You think you're gonna kill me?
And then he starts burning up,
screaming and bursting into flames.
Yeah, like he's.
And speaking of when you said it was made of wood. Here's my thought: it's probably it's oiled up, to preserve the wood because this guy catches on fire pretty quick.
Yeah, and what they do is they show her. It's kind of a good shot. They have her in her light colored bathroom, but this black smoke starts pouring out of the oven and around her, like as it's going. And and it's kind of like did you notice it's kind of like a balloon running out of air. The sound that he makes, like.
Yeah, all I could think of was the Wicked Witch going,
"What a world! What a world!"
Except he's going,
I'm burning.
Yeah.
You almost want to hear a.
Yeah. So I think it kind of drags out for a little bit, actually.
Well, you want to make sure it's dead. We have to know it's dead, right?
Well, she turns and she. Like she liked to open that suitcase.
Like you
do. She's going to open the oven up. She's going to open up the oven.
Open the oven. And what a weird, you're not sure what's going on here because smoke comes out and she just goes, ah! And is there a commercial?
I know. Then it cuts to later. And the phone, we see the phone's off the hook.
Yeah.
Still, it's going, dit, 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 dit. It's making that sound. Remember that?
Yep. It's telling you it's off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And she comes in,
calls her mom. Those are 7 digits.
But she doesn't quite sound herself.
And the smoke got into her eyes or something because she's got this makeup now on her.
Her eyebrows seem much thicker than they were before. Her eyebrows.
That's what happened.
And her hair is teased out a lot more.
And she,
she says to her mom, sorry, I acted the way I did. Mm-hmm. Let's spend the evening together. Why don't you come over here?
And it seems to me that the mom wouldn't. I'm thinking that.
I don't think the mom's going to come into the city
would be like,
later.
I'm not coming over there. It's after 8 p.m. you come here. If you want to see me, you come here. And she hangs up. That would have been funny.
And then she's got to call back.
She's gotta
like
call
the mom
back.
hangs up and
Yeah.
then she's.
And it seems like she might be a little possessed here. So now that we've said that, it would be funny if the mom hung up and she's like,
What, you fucking hang up on me? Hold on.
hello, Mom. Don't hang
Right.
up on me. I need you to come over here. All right. What's the address? What is the address? And you,
But yeah, so then she goes over and we see that the bolt on the door, she just like pulls it, like rips it off sort of with the knife,
easily,
right? Is it
no, I think it's with her
Boom.
finger.
with her fingers?
Yeah.
So like, whoa, what's that? Like she just rips
Yeah.
the bolt off
Yep.
so that the mom can come in when she gets there.
Yes.
And then she goes over. I forgot about this shot until we watched it, till I watched it this time. She goes over to the corner of the kitchen and she squats down.
Squats. It's a squat for sure.
It's like a squat, and she's got that makeup on,
Yeah.
and this look in her eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and the camera starts pushing in,
Yeah.
and she's taking the knife and she's just going clunk, stabbing it into the floor.
And this is the bigger knife. It's not that little baby knife.
Yeah,
This is the
no,
biggest
she's
one.
got the big knife.
Yeah.
And then it goes closer and closer, and it reveals.
Yes, she grins, and it's really done well. She has the teeth of the creature. So that's like all the sharp, jagged teeth in the front. She does this horrific smile.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a nice ending for that. And
It
apparently
is.
Karen Black also said, I want the teeth.
Yes, that's a good, because that's not in the story.
No.
The teeth aren't
Oh,
in
it's
the
not?
story. The story, it just ends with her crouching in the corner, looking at the door, and yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't have the teeth in there, so that idea is hers. Yeah. So
And so it ends pretty scary. And the image I have of her at the end, my kid image of her is horrific. So now when I see it, I'm like, oh, geez, it's still kind of horrific. Like,
Yeah.
imagine seeing that as a kid, and the last thing you see is this possessed woman waiting for her mother to come. It's going to be a while too, because the mom's she's not hoofing it over there. She comes in with a bottle of wine. I'm here. Is your
Seems very
boyfriend
charming.
here? But
So when the mother comes in, is she going to make the noise of the guy?
right. Well, here's
Like
my
the little
thought.
guy,
She's being possessed by the doll.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to see her do was pick up the phone to talk to her mother, and the first thing she does is she goes,
Oh, and then she realizes she's.
I mean,
that would have been awesome. And does she turn more and more into the doll? Because the doll's burned up, so now she's technically the doll.
Like her legs start getting thinner.
Right. She grabs that orange towel.
Her proportions are starting
Yep.
to get.
She wraps an orange towel around her waist. And but I do want to say that's what happened, is because the doll is burned up. The spirit had to go somewhere, so it went into her.
Yeah, doll's made of wood, so
Yes.
it burned up. But she's not made of wood, so she's
Nope. She's got a lot of strength now. And here's, because it's done. That's the last scene, is a blackout. So really cool. But while I was watching it with Orsina, she was thinking, oh my God, Eric, is a human actor going to appear as the tribal doll? Because I can't handle that. Can you imagine? They just went too far. And you're
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Oh,
But
God.
Art, this was the one. This is the Trilogy of Terror is just one story of terror, and that's the one. I never thought this podcast would be over an hour, and but this was why
we had fun.
This is the one. The doll, Amelia, which was called Prey, right?
Prey was the short
Prey.
story, yeah.
So
yeah,
let's forget the other two. Let's just forget that. Let's pretend we never happened. What's your take on this? Forget the other two. Don't you dare talk about the other two. Tell me, don't you put your head in your hands. Why don't you go,
Eric?
Get all of it out.
Prey. I think that Prey is a great, really, really good short that doesn't waste time. Well, there's that phone call at the beginning that takes a little bit of time.
Forget that.
But it moves, it never stops. It is as relentless as its as its character of the Zuni Hunter fetish doll. It is relentless. They keep finding interesting things. It's also, like I said, it's that scary and thrilling, but it's fun. You and I, like when it's suddenly it has the knife in its mouth, or suddenly it knows how to open the door. And that's what I remembered from watching this when I was a kid. And I saw it on TV when I was a kid, is I remembered that it just kept finding ways to thwart her. It wouldn't stop. It just kept finding ways of getting to her. Or it's always resourceful. It's very good at hunting, I guess, as we're warned in there. And I thought that Karen Black did a really, really good job. Even in the phone call session, I think we might disagree on that. I felt like she got a little bit of the feelings that this person has there, so that you care about her a little bit, I think, because the overbearing mother and the situation that she's in. So we sort of care about her rather than just not knowing anything about her and going, but it's still terrifying. And she did a good job with, like you said, having to deal with the things attacking her, the blood, the trying to reach for the knife, when it's attached to her neck and her hand, when she has to swing it into that lights thing. She's got to make all of that look real. And I like all the different things they're using. They're using POV. They're using its view. Now, it is, like you said, a puppet doll that they're kind of sometimes just shaking in front of the camera. And that's where you're laughing. I can see it gets a little crazy, especially with that voice. And then sometimes it'll just show those shots, Eric, of it just like, it's like this, and it just goes like, boom, like races across the camera, like in the black.
Like a Muppet.
Yeah, like a Muppet. Yeah. It's
yeah.
Yeah. But I had a really fun time watching it, and I thought it was scary and terrifying, because even watching it through, knowing I was like, oh wow, what's she gonna do now? I mean, some of the stuff, like as a kid, that I probably didn't. I'm like, why is she not telling the operator where she lives and to get the police? And they're trying to keep it just a one-on-one battle here. But I really liked it, and I really liked the ending. I thought just that ending shot alone, pushing in that slow push in on her all the way to the teeth when she smiled, is a really legit great horror shot. So I really enjoyed Prey, and I would recommend Prey to people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. Trilogy of Terror is just terror. Just 53 minutes in, start it there. Forget the other two, because unless you just like to go, ooh, that's weird. But this one, the doll, everything you said, just the doll itself, it's like the American Werewolf in London werewolf, where the expression never moves, but it is a horrifying critter. This doll is iconic. You can get it. I looked it up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could buy 6 versions of this doll. One of them's making a steak and has like a little glass of wine. But it is, imagine seeing it when it came out as an adult or a youth. I think you would be terrified. And it holds up because it's not the way they cut it. It's so well done, and you can do so much with practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
And even though that it's not intentionally funny, you and I can find humor in so many things, but it actually opening the door, you just go, holy shit, it opens door. It locked her in the apartment.
Yeah.
And I have to say hats off again to it, not at all losing its skirt. That thing is on there. And it was terrifying. And there's a great, people have done artwork for this. There's a great sort of red and black poster type image of Karen Black with the teeth. Just the face. And it's horrific.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm a little sad that it kind of made Karen Black sort of a scream queen after this. But it is an iconic. She can take away, if nothing else, she can take away. I was in Trilogy of Terror. And you're like, oh my God, the doll? That inappropriate doll? That one? So I loved it. The other two, why he chose for Trilogy of Terror, why he chose these first two, no idea because it doesn't even match the last one. It's a monster. It's a demon monster, and it's high octane. The other ones are like drama, oh, inappropriate stuff, and then not really telling you what happened at the end. I mean, just so yay for this, the doll.
Yeah. Recommend that. Honestly, the first two, you're not going to get a lot out of them. Maybe only for Karen Black super fans. Might want to see her play a bunch of different roles.
If you're an uber fan of Karen Black.
Because not even that marriage to the guy who was in the first one lasted too long after this one.
A year.
Yeah, a year afterwards. And she ended up mostly in like It's Alive 3, Children of the Corn 4. She ended up in a lot of
she in
late sequels.
Black Sunday or what? There was a good one, right?
She was in House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, a few things.
The Rob Zombie.
But she was in a few.
She ended up,
like, ooh, scary.
But not the end of Trilogy of Terror.
No. 20 years later.
20 years later, in the 90s, they did a Trilogy of Terror 2, and they brought back, I think, I didn't see this. I've not seen this.
We can't.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because they did the third segment. They brought back the Zuni doll again.
Yep. Because they're like, this is the only reason people watched it.
And once again, if you ask people, I bet they wouldn't even know, even if they saw it, what the first two segments were.
I bet.
Yeah.
No.
So the Zuni doll at least got to come back.
Yeah.
His career never really recovered.
No.
He went out for a lot. He went out for Gremlins.
Yeah, he didn't really fit with Gremlins.
He went out for that.
Allergic reactions to the makeup.
Yeah, he went out for that. I heard he got a call back for Leprechaun.
With Leprechaun 2.
They went a different direction.
Yeah, they did. They were like, you know what? He's like, how much clothes do I have to wear? I'm like, well, you have a little. But you know what? He's been doing great with like the the meet and greets and stuff like that where he signs the autograph.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like,
he has his pen.
Yeah. He's trying to say, who do you want me to make it out to? But he's just like,
like the autograph is just he's just scribbling on the table.
I think he has a translator that comes with him. He says, thank you very much. He appreciates your
oricons. Yeah.
Sometimes he'll sign your chest. This little knife.
Oh,
yeah. There you go.
Well, yeah. So that was it for Trilogy of Terror. There, sequel that we'll never cover. I'm sure.
No idea that we would spend equal time on this podcast.
So, Eric, I mean, it's like there's 3 sections. Do we give? I wish if we had a rating system, we got to figure it out.
We do have a rating system.
Oh, there is a rating system. Okay,
and we're not.
What do we
rating
decide
the
on?
First 2?
You're not.
No. We're starting at 53 minutes. Do you understand me?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay, so we do have a rating system, Art.
Yep.
It's actually a set. I don't know if you know this, but this rating system comes as a boxed set. Yes. It's the Time Life Books rating.
Oh.
Yes. So it's yes, it's 7 out of 10 pornography volumes because there's a whole bunch.
Yes.
Comes with cards, collectible cards, they can put them in a. So I'll send you one to show you that we have a rating for every one.
Okay. Well, that's our.
I'd show you right now.
That's our rating, and we can use the pornography books for every movie that we do from now
maybe
on.
Mention them, yeah.
Some of them might work,
maybe
actually.
The voodoo for some.
But,
yeah.
So now, everybody, you now know what we thought about Trilogy of Terror, but we'd love to hear what you thought of Trilogy of Terror if you want. Let us know. You can email us at midnightcinemapod@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on the web, you can follow us at midnightcinemapod.com. Please listen to us on any of your favorite podcast apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. We're on all of them. And if you're there, rate and review us because it helps us get the word out. Our podcast is growing and we appreciate it. So tell people if you like listening to us and give us a rate and review on there. And Eric, I have had such a great time talking about Trilogy of Terror with you. We thought, how are we going to do this? And we still had a great time.
We did it. And there's still,
we did it.
still this awesome package that I have yet to open.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Okay. What do you got there?
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
I got it. I know you love anthropology.
Oh,
yeah.
I do love anthropology. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, you are ugly, aren't you?
Yeah.
Look at this. Does it come with this chain? I'm just going to take it off.
Yeah. No, Eric, you got to read the instructions.
I don't freaking read instructions.
No, but I think you should read the instructions on it before you. No, Eric. No, Eric. Oh my God, Eric. Everybody, we'll see you next week on Midnight Cinema. We'll see. Get him in the suitcase. Get him in the suitcase.